Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Welcome, everybody. Hello there. It is Ruskin and Zach. And we are live at Wheeler Power Sports in Fort Smith today on this Friday edition of the show. This is ESPN Arkansas. This is Hit That Line Now app brought to you by Taco Bell. Ruskin and Zach with you. Zach Arns is over there.
Yeah, I'm here. I was just there's Theo, the dog's running around in here, and Theo has left us. Ty took food, and Theo left.
Yeah, we got to find Theo.
Yeah. Theo will be
he's
back.
a good boy.
Yeah, he's a very good boy.
He was diligently keeping an eye on the pizza Ty was eating in hopes that he would drop a pepperoni or something. He was ready to pounce. This dog knows what time it is.
He certainly was. He was very interested in what Ty was doing.
That's right. That's right. Let's see here. Back in let's see if I can hit the button right here. Yeah, there's Bill back in the studio. There he is.
Now, Bill,
right.
I got a complaint yesterday that you were not sitting centered, so we're going to put like an X on the control board for you, so you know exactly where to sit. I was getting complaints that you were leaning too far left and too far right, so we'll get you centered up. We'll get that squared away.
Well, but the reason I was doing that is I want to make sure that that is being shown.
I understand. I understand.
For those of you on the radio, that is the Broncos flag behind Bill on the wall. That's what he is referring to there. So, yeah. You got to. We all have to be camera ready. This is stupid. I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't like this at all.
I don't like it at all. But you know what? It is what it is. All right. You can text us or call us, the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Hello to the Platinum Advantage Plus members, 877-377-6963. Just as we told you, Texas has not played anybody good. They played somebody good, and they got that ass beat last night, 9-0. At beautiful Baum Walker Stadium in front of over 10,000 folks.
Yeah, it was a rowdy environment out there last night.
It was something.
It was wild, wasn't it?
That was something. Now, I believe there's a lot of pressure on Wood and Gackle tonight.
Oh,
because
yeah.
You just saw what Root did. And
Correct.
Root, so far, has been the only pitcher to do that on this team this year with any regularity.
Yes.
He's got 4 quality starts.
You're going to get.
They have 5 as a team.
You're going to get Texas' best shot tonight.
Yeah, because they're
pissed.
They're angry.
They're very angry. You're going to get their best shot tonight. If you can somehow pull it out tonight, you get the series win, man. Then you go for the sweep. If not, we're back into that. We're back into the Georgia thing where you win the first game and then you're fighting to win the series. So
the pressure's on those guys tonight who have not had quality outings. Now, Wood's coming back from the injury, working his way back, so he's not ready to go 8. Everybody knows that. But
can you get 4? Can you get 3 quality from him?
Well, what can I think? I think they mentioned last night 50, 60 pitches. So if you can be economical with those, yeah.
Is it economical or economical?
Well, I don't know. Is it defense or defense?
Depends on what we're talking about.
Okay. Hockey, it's defense.
It's defense, yes.
Football, it's not defense.
It's defense.
Now, wait a minute. In Canada, is it defense?
Yes, with a C.
For football?
Yes.
Okay.
It's DEFENCE. In America,
that actually makes more sense, the Canadian way, when they put those signs up with the D and the picket fence.
Yeah, defense.
It doesn't make sense when you spell it with an S.
So is it economical or economical? Bill, you're our linguist.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are having this conversation, but you wouldn't agree with me that it's artisan.
Well, it's artesian.
But it's not.
Those are 2 different words, though.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I need you, Marsing this. I need you to answer the question. We've got a real problem in this country not answering questions.
Well, it's a non-denial.
I asked a question, and Bill took it in a whole different direction.
Hang on. Every time I actually answer one of your questions, I butcher myself. So that's part of the reason.
That's
why-
fair.
So you're leaking confidence here.
Yes.
I understand that.
Okay,
I
I mean
can
that's
relate to
fair.
that.
Yeah, boy, he's got little he's got that little shudder.
Well,
I mean, he's been here 9-10 days, and already he won't answer questions because
Abner's going to get you. I mean, that's the deal. I mean, it's a scary existence.
man.
That's right.
Well, and honestly, I wouldn't care about that except for you guys told me that he reports directly to Tommy. With that, and that's
Yeah,
hee haw honeys. And you're not helping.
Yeah, good times.
All right.
Good times.
Was it Rowdy? Ty was out there last
Mhm.
night. He's over here. Ty, was that a Rowdy out there last night at Baum Walker Stadium?
Oh, Ty's going to put on the headsets. Everybody, take a
everybody.
moment. Take in the majesty that is Ty.
The other
Boy,
way.
yeah, those
Those are broken.
You're really not
Forgot
helping.
this different.
Really
Yeah, it was
not.
no, it was great. I mean, for Thursday night, it's pretty sweet.
Mhm.
Good.
That was not a lot of great input there, but yeah,
No,
it was
it was-
awesome.
But
Very underwhelming.
it was not great input, but it is what we expected.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
you didn't overpromise and underdeliver.
When you've disappointed people your entire life, it's easy to do exactly that.
Right.
I hope we got that.
Oh, man. I bet we're
Abner, did we get that one?
please verify.
Boy, that was clean.
Abner's been blocked again, probably, so we have
Yeah.
to find.
Okay, yeah, I'll go.
He's got.
Let me see who I got.
Abner's got like 9 burner phones to stay ahead of the
right.
of the blocking
Yeah,
situation
He's
around
got
here.
that Lord Baltimore's chasing him.
That's right.
Well, let's see. Dirty George says I'm not coming by unless he keeps his shirt on. Ty?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's talking to you.
Oh, yeah, Dirty George is supposed to come by. And Mrs. Dirty
Mhm.
George. That's right. That's supposed to happen here. Doug and Mountain Home texting in. You guys talked baseball for 3 minutes and lost track of the topic. It's completely went off the rails. Par for the course. What else is there to say? They won. Texas stinks. Game 2 tonight. There's your analysis.
There you go.
That's it. That's it.
Maddie thought the tie thing was a drop. No, that was actually no. He's sitting right there.
Well, who can tell around here
Yeah.
anymore? I mean, we've got so much stuff going on. We could do a show where
Ty-
we just play drops.
Ty, we've gotten 3 texts here. Why did you leave the game early?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Hold on.
oh,
Let's see what this is
yeah.
about.
Why did you leave the game early?
Tommy messed up the hot dogs or brats, and my stomach was a little queasy, so I was like, I probably don't want to puke in Baum Walker's
Wait a
bathroom.
minute, Tommy.
You were on Boyle at the game?
Huh?
Hang on, go back to what did Tommy mess up?
It was that or something else I ate, but I just remember.
Ty, you eat everything.
Yeah, I just inhaled 9 pieces of pizza from Jim's
that
Razorback.
was that.
Shout
okay.
out Wes.
Yeah,
That's good.
that was really impressive the way you blew through that. So you had a little stomach bubble.
I don't know what the deal was, but yeah, I just didn't feel good. I was
Code
like,
brown.
I probably don't need it.
Okay,
Need to
good to
go
know.
home.
Good to know. So you Penguin walked out of the stadium.
The Shaquille
Shaq,
O'Neal?
yeah,
Wait a minute.
Shaq.
Wait a minute. Wait. Did you drive all the way back to Fort Smith with the bubble gut?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Man, how'd that go?
I had to stop at Workman's Travel Center.
Yep.
in
Shout
Ruby.
out. Yep. Done that.
I didn't do the thing there, but I went back home because I didn't feel like it was right what I was about to do to a public restroom. So in the confines of my own home, I felt safer.
Gavin's
game.
text in. Ty, you had a chance to puke and rally, and you took a coward's way out. You're better than that.
Well, now listen. So you got ill and they won. So you got to
Right.
get ill
You gotta
again.
get ill tonight.
Isn't that how that works?
Well, tonight's going to be ill off beer rather than Tommy's brats and dogs.
Oh, you're blaming Tommy.
No, I'm just saying, like,
You said it twice.
How do you? They're already cooked. You just
Yeah.
heat them up.
I'm just telling you, I didn't feel good after
Hmm.
after I ate 3 of those.
Maybe you shouldn't have eaten 3.
BE says if it was 3 seconds, it was 30 seconds. Now here we go.
Not shorter than that.
Uh,
Just a
now,
lot of times.
Hog Wild and Van Buren says Ty left early to go enjoy the pleasure of pleasuring himself after an Arkansas win.
Hey, maybe so.
Trophy Hog says he didn't want a dirty drawer situation. Seth wants to know, Ty, do you have leather seats?
I
You don't know?
don't think they're carpet. I think they are leather.
Mm.
Is the leather like? It doesn't have to be like dark, does it?
Let him work this one out.
I'm not going to go any further than this. I'll just keep talking.
Somebody suggests you should
Trying to figure out the social post I need for this.
Somebody suggesting you shouldn't eat sushi out of a well, now
gas, yeah, gas.
I blew the joke. Hold on, let me try it again. Hey, Ty, we got a text coming in here that you shouldn't eat sushi out of a vending machine. That's the problem. We'll fix all that in post.
Yeah, it'll sound great. Ryan Pretty Grove says, Ty, buddy, once you leave Greenland, it's a dangerous journey.
Oh, there's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
There's
And one of the other reasons I stopped is I almost ran out of gas, and I do that every time. I'm like, oh, I can make it back.
The
and
light
I never
doesn't
do.
get brighter.
What grown adult almost runs out of gas?
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
impossible.
Bill, it's happened. Like, I'm not kidding. Probably 28
You
times.
hit quarter of a tank.
Wait
that's when
a
you
minute.
Start searching for a. You can't.
Wait a minute.
There's a lot of troubling stuff going on around here.
Ty. Okay, all right.
All right,
Let's
social post.
let's
is up.
let's put the code brown down for a second. Ty, now your car is what year?
It
doesn't matter. It's a light.
2017.
Okay.
Toyota
There's
Camry.
a light on there that tells you when it goes on. It looks like a gas tank. It'll probably say low fuel. You've got about 30 miles.
Yeah, most of the time I just ignore it and just say I'll wait till the next town.
When is the last time you ran out of gas?
I've actually never run out of gas. But
Living dangerously.
It's gotten to the point where it was like on 0, and I was in neutral, like skirting to the town.
The fumes of faith.
Like we came back from St. Louis one time. What's there's a Wally World stop outside of Benville, Bella Vista area, wherever it is, and it's a nice gas station. And my buddy was so salty at me. He said, "If you don't get me home to Rogers and we run out of gas, I'm going to kill you." Luckily, we made it back safe and sound.
Well, let me tell you this right now. You three really know how to impress the clients.
Jeff and Simon are listening right now. It's like, what do we pay for? What do we pay for here at Wheeler Power Sports? Jeez.
Wow. On the fumes of faith.
That's right.
That's a good line, Derek.
That's a Tommy Kraft line.
Is it actually?
That's a good band name.
Yeah,
that
it
is
is.
a great
That's a great
band
band name.
That's right. You have Fumes of Faith opening for Gas Station Chicken.
Right.
There you
Bingo.
go.
Boy, what
That's
a
a show
night.
right there.
What a double dip
Let's
that would
book
be.
that.
Right.
Let's book that. I've only almost run out of gas once.
Hmm.
Okay. Nobody cares.
That's because you're intelligent and you.
Nobody.
Stop.
Those two things are
Stop,
not
stop.
connected at all.
So back to your code brown. Boy, so in one trip, you were struggling to keep it all inside, plus running out of gas.
Boy, that's a lot to do.
That is a lot to. Was anybody else in the car? God, I hope not.
No, it's just
And you
me.
don't know if you have leather or cloth in your car.
I don't know. It's just a car, man. It's like 30 miles to the gallon, and it's
Gets you where you need to
vehicle.
go.
It has 100, and I can tell you my speedometer, not
How
speedometer.
on earth have you gotten this far in
not
life?
it's not thermometer. What is odometer?
Odometer.
It's got like 180,000 miles on it right now.
yeah.
I'm trying to drive that thing like 300, 350.
Car Chase guy says Ty had two different kinds of fumes last night. Huh.
We are distracting Maddie on her lunch break at the
Yeah,
bank.
sorry, Maddie.
She's laughing
Yeah.
too much. You can't eat. All right, Maddie, we'll try and not be funny. We'll talk more about the baseball lineup. There's not a lot of laughs there.
Hey,
But
Bill, she's a 4, but she doesn't know if she has cloth seats or leather seats.
That takes her to a 2.
Bill, do you have cloth or leather?
I've got cloth.
Derek?
Cloth.
What is the
Me, cloth.
What is the difference?
What is the difference?
About $4,000.
Okay, then I have the cloth.
You have cloth then. Yeah.
I don't pay for. Yeah.
Ty, Bob and Branson, good point here. Says that Ty needs to get the questions before we speak to him.
Oh, just like Hunter Yurachek?
Just like Yurachek.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay. Did you have your windows down while all this was going on?
Yeah, I was listening to Phil and Bubba with the wind hitting my face. It was immaculate watching or listening to us just destroy Texas.
Wes says, Zach, please take this boy under your wing. No, I've already got one. No, I don't need another one.
Well, you're already mentoring Lurch. You don't have time to mentor another someone else.
Yeah. Day Drinking in the 501 says, this Saturday at Barton Coliseum, it's Fumes of
Faith. Featuring Damn Yankees.
and Gas Station Chicken. Is it perforated leather?
It's not. I thought we figured out it's not leather.
We haven't figured out anything.
It's cloth because I didn't pay an extra $4,000 for something in my vehicle.
Are you sure? Would you be willing to bet? Do you know what you paid for when you bought your car?
Like total? And
No. I mean, like itemized. Do you know what you paid for?
No, I just
Very
saw the
probing question.
I was just asking.
I saw the sticker and said this is
Write it up.
This is adequate.
TL wants to know: would you consider investing in a bumper dumper?
What's a
that
bumper
is a
dumper?
toilet that you would affix to your back bumper.
Can you do that?
Yeah, they make them
Oh,
for tailgating.
Yeah.
That's kind of sick.
Yeah.
We're in Arkansas, man. Yes, it's a thing.
That's a good point, Bill.
Yeah, Seth from Fort Smith, Ty's running around the River Valley telling people he bought a brand new leather jacket. It's actually a windbreaker.
I will say I do have a leather jacket that cost me $1 thanks to Robert at the stadium shop.
Mm-hmm.
That is leather.
Wow.
I'll be wearing it with Submit Head
The good jacket.
to the big house. I can't wait, and he's going to be angry.
The big house?
Yeah, the big house. Me and Submit Head are going to the big house.
Why?
He wanted to go see Michigan, Ohio State, and wanted me to go, so we're going.
Interesting.
All right.
Dr. K says there is no worse feeling than having to pull over and find a tree. That's why I go to exit 83 in West Fork.
Right. It's not 83, but
Is
I
it
know
not? Is it 8? What number is it?
83 is like Pleasant Grove or something.
No. It's the one before Greenland.
Yeah.
So I know
The one before Greenland?
Yeah.
I know what
Yeah,
it's
the West
Oh,
Fork.
that's West Fork.
Yeah,
I know
the West
what
Fork exit
I know
before
what he's talking
Greenland.
about. I know some gas stations frown upon you just going inside and leaving without purchasing any gas or items. I do know that Cracker Barrel, due to an orientation I went through with potentially going to work there when I lived in Nashville,
Wait a minute.
Stop it.
is that you can go to the restroom at any Cracker Barrel in the United States and you don't have to purchase anything. They're public restrooms.
I told you that.
Yeah.
Do you want to start the line of questioning?
You got denied at the Cracker
No,
Barrel?
I ended up working at Outback instead.
Wow.
Blooming Onions. Did y'all not know that?
No.
When you're right out of college, you know this.
Was there like a bidding war between Outback
Yeah.
and Cracker
No,
Barrel for
one-
your services?
One was at Outback allowed me to do more radio stuff than Cracker Barrel did based on that how stringent the scheduling was.
Uh-huh.
So it
Wow,
worked out.
we're learning so much today.
I made good money at Outback. I was
But thinking about going back?
no.
They also have good public restrooms
Yeah,
at
they
the
do.
Hampton Inn. You just
Yeah,
have to walk
yeah,
in like
yeah,
you're
yeah.
staying there and just go in the bathroom.
Okay, great. Justin in Alma has boiled the car seat cloth or texture down to a single question. Is your seat like your jacket?
No, it's not leather.
Okay, so he's got cloth
For the
seats.
cloth
Okay.
seats.
All right, okay.
For the fifth
I
time.
think we've established this 5 times. Yes, I
Well,
think so. Of
Do you trust him?
course.
Oh,
Implicitly.
you stuck-up.
Well, Jeff and Simon trusted me to bring y'all here, and I think that trust has been tossed out the window. So we'll have to wait.
Yeah, we've never been tossed in the middle
No.
of a show.
I would
This
toss
was-
us.
That would be quite a. They're like, can you imagine mid live show, like 2 hours in, just like y'all got to get out.
We'd like you to leave. Not working
Bill,
out.
Bill handled the rest.
No, I mean, what do you think they're trying to do right now? Come on, Ty.
Did you bust in on Colton today with his job shadow and
Busted.
hand him some liquid refreshments in front of the young man?
Yeah, and I said, you've got a few years before you can consume one of these. Lance had some extra beer in the office, and he gave me some, and I didn't feel like. And I asked,
Okay, first of all, we're not running a real radio station if
And-
there's extra beer
well,
in the office.
okay, and Christian, and I was like, I'm going to give some to Christian, and he was like, Christian already has some, and Colton's 25, and so I walked in the office, and I forgot he was in there, and I gave him one, and I looked at him, I was like, you got a few years, which he's literally in 8th grade, so yeah.
You handed the 8th grader?
No.
What a great
Stop.
influence.
No, as in I handed Colton and
Well,
looked at the young man and said, "You've got a few years."
Uh-huh.
That 8th grader's paper is going to reflect very poorly on us. And then they were drinking beer on a Friday morning. It was crazy.
It wasn't cracked. Like the two beers that I have are still in my cloth Toyota Camry. They're sitting out there. I thought about bringing them in for y'all.
Listeners are calling you out. There's no such thing as extra beer.
Oh, yeah, I mean, someone's
Never.
going to use it.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna get drank. They didn't get drank last night. I guess I had water and a Coke Zero.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I see.
Sorry to derail the segment. I don't know why y'all brought me on.
No. You've given us plenty.
Only 3 hours and 45 minutes to go.
Oh.
Only 3 4
How will we
Ty,
get
let
through it all?
me just say thank you because you've taken some heat off of me.
Right. You are Jordan Hudsoning this. All the heat's on
Well,
you, Ty. Thank you so much.
Wow.
It's so nice to just be a hot girl. You just cakewalk through life.
God, I
Okay.
hope we got that.
There's going to be music under it.
We'll be back live from Wheeler Power Sports in Fort Smith. Ruscin and Zach on this Friday. Stay where you are.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs. With 16 different locations across the state and America's favorite brands, the Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you. From pickup and delivery to service after the sale, plus our famous huge Crane Cash discounts. The Crane Team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
Sandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Taco Bell brought back crispy chicken nuggets, and I can't believe how good they are.
Why can't you believe it?
Because you're Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
Yeah, but a taco place can do nuggets, right?
Yeah, the Hidden Valley Fire Ranch is awesome.
Okay, they're good, but we're not a chicken place.
When did you guys become a chicken place?
Chicken? Can't a taco place do good nuggets? Are we not allowed to do both?
What do you mean?
You think it's cool to do both, right? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are they okay?
I don't think so.
We're totally a taco place that's a chicken place that's also a taco place.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Take that all day.
I need to sit, though.
Finally make a putt. What the tap in force?
Golf is back. Shop polos, hoodies, and Q-zips at Rhoback.com.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
It's time to head to the track as the first leg of the Triple Crown, the Kentucky Derby, is here. BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for all your Kentucky Derby info and sports betting action. With the largest selection of odds on everything from the NBA and NHL playoffs to the MLB and UFC and boxing, BetOnline has you covered for all your online wagering information. In between games, head over to the BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio station.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Prescription products require completion of an online consultation with an independent healthcare provider and are only available if prescribed. Subscription required. Additional restrictions apply. See website for more details and safety information.
Is Cialis Daily really better than Viagra?
If you like spontaneity, the answer is yes. So when the mood strikes, you're ready to go.
I felt like a young man again. My wife is definitely much happier.
When you take it, you're ready to go.
Does Cialis Daily last longer than Viagra?
Guys are raving that their results last even longer.
My partner thinks that I am a rock star.
Because it is effective, I say I'm on a second honeymoon.
It's literally life-changing.
Are 30-day sample packs available?
You can now access a 30-day sample pack at TryRexMD.com with generics if appropriate. Online approval at TryRexMD.com is simple, with medication delivered direct to your door. There's no copay, no doctor office visit, and your shipping is always free. Visit TryRexMD.com to get your sample pack. That's TRYREXMD.com.
Summer is better with True Green, especially at a price this low. For a limited time, get 75% off of your first treatment and enjoy your lawn without overspending. With True Green, you get expert care and a plan tailored to fit your lawn's needs, so it looks like the best while you save big. Let the pros handle the hard work while you enjoy the result. Relax more and keep more money in your pocket. A great lawn has never been this easy or this affordable. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com. Restrictions apply.
Get ready, Arkansas. The first ever Bentonville Barbecue Festival is firing up on Saturday, May 31st at the Momentary, powered by Product Connection. Featuring the best barbecue from Texas, South Carolina, KC, Georgia, Chicago, and locally here in Arkansas, plus over 15 of the top barbecue pitmasters from across the country. That's endless barbecue, live music, cold drinks, and a whole lot of good vibes right in the heart of Bentonville. Kids 10 and under eat free, so bring your appetite and bring your crew. Grab your tickets now and join us for the smokiest, sauciest Saturday of the summer. Visit BentonvilleBBQFestival.com. That's BentonvilleBBQFestival.com.
ESPN 99.5. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because there was nowhere to sit. You get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Errol Man that Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want to be seated in the Good Chair. I swear on all that is holy, if one more of you sends me a text telling me Joe Bonamassa's coming to Northwest Arkansas, I will hunt you down. Just telling you.
Do what?
Probably have a conversation, maybe a...
Hey, are you going to... I just thought of this.
Yeah.
Are you going to get a cane out of this whole deal?
I will receive a walking apparatus.
All
yes.
right.
And an apparatus. Yeah, I got some things coming.
Get a cane with like a fist on it, like Biff had.
Oh, well,
hello.
You know who had one of those was Prime Minister Pete from third base. Right. It wasn't much of a game last night out at Baum. Arkansas took game one against Texas 9-0. Razorbacks will look to win the series tonight. Game time 7 p.m. We're on the air at 6:30 with the Dugout Show. You can hear it on selected ESPN Arkansas stations. And as we always like to say, may your station be selected. Yes. Dev, taxes, Mike Trout's on the IL again. This time a bone bruise in his left knee. Manager Ron Washington said after the team's 10-4 home loss to the Tigers on Thursday night. The Tigers, by the way, are good. We live in a very different world than we did just a couple of years ago.
Yeah, how about the Tigers?
Yeah, made the playoffs last year. Your Ruscin and Zach X-Polls brought to you by no one in particular. Let's see here. It's Friday. Does Texas baseball suck? 84.8% of you said yes.
Okay, but if they suck, isn't that really like a slight to your team? Maybe your team's just really good.
I don't know. I don't
like.
It's like the overrated chant.
Well, I've come around on this. I used
really?
to love the overrated chant. Now the overrated chant is a shot at your own team, not at the other team. So, yeah, it's kind of like the overrated chant.
Okay, for you animals that send voice notes, it's a voice note, not a podcast. True or false? 92.6% of you said that's true. I got a 4-minute voice note.
Really?
It's not a podcast. And I'm for the person who sent it, you lost me after 15 seconds. I was I'm not sitting here listening.
They've always said that about like resume tapes in broadcasting. The decision's made in the first 15 seconds.
That's correct.
45. You can put as much as you want on the back. Nobody's seeing that.
45 seconds tops.
Right.
That's as long as you want to go. Did you know that when someone tells you to hold your horses, they are actually telling you to be stable? Look it up. 61.5% of you said you did not know that.
Stable.
Right.
Horses.
Yeah. Also, we discovered this today. Bill eats popcorn with a spoon. Is that weird? 94.2% of you said, yeah, it's freaking weird.
94.
94% of you.
Wow.
Those are your Ruscin and Zach X-Polls, and may all of you eat your popcorn with a spoon.
Yes.
Bill?
Again, the way you're phrasing all of this is not in proper context.
Did you eat popcorn with a spoon?
Yes, I did.
Okay, then there is nothing that I'm saying that is incorrect.
But it's not a daily occurrence, and I told you why I did it, because it was the white cheddar, and they're almost as bad as Cheetos.
You don't want the popcorn dust on his hand.
Right.
Yeah. You ate popcorn with a spoon.
I did.
Okay. I just want to make sure that we are all clear on that.
Can we get Ty back?
Ty has to go work.
Yeah, he had this big calendar with all this stuff written on it that he had to go do, apparently. So
Gavin Sexton, Bill, this and the steak thing, it's getting hard to defend you.
This is one of a very fast arc here on Bill's character.
Exactly.
It is. I mean,
exactly. He is raced from like pole position. He's got a 4-car length lead.
Yeah.
It's now Russell answering your question. He says he doesn't think it's their talent that sucks. He thinks it's just Texas in general that sucks.
Okay. All right. Well, it is still kind of a. Are we there to root for Arkansas or against Texas? Because I feel like a lot of people are here to root against Texas and not for Arkansas. And the two things are not the same, by the way.
No.
I don't know. To me, if I went, I'm going to root for Arkansas. I don't care about the opponent. The opponent means nothing to me. As long as Arkansas wins, it's fine. But I think there's a lot of people that are there to root against Texas more than to root for Arkansas.
Jamie and P. Ridge eats popcorn out of a cup and uses his tongue to grab it like a frog.
Okay. Bill, you're off the hook. Congratulations.
I just want to say that the guy that's eating cereal out of a helmet should not be criticized.
But I did it because my dishes were dirty.
You did it because you were lazy.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. I didn't want to wash my dishes. I've said that many times. Now, BE would like to know if you eat your Cheetos with gloves or a spoon.
I honestly don't remember the last time I had Cheetos.
Okay.
Okay.
Seth from Fort Smith would like you to stop using Ty as your shield.
He didn't get dressed up for nothing.
Wow.
Interesting. Eats popcorn with a spoon.
I would think you'd eat Cheetos with gloves.
Yeah, well, your gloves.
Well, yeah. I mean, just to be, that stuff is, obviously it's not actual food because something like that shouldn't live on your hands for hours and hours on end after you've eaten the Fritos. And shout out to the Fritos people.
Yeah, I love
the
Fritos.
Cheetos people.
Yeah,
we love your product, but I mean, come on.
Gilligan says, I hope Bill is on a 90-day probationary period after the popcorn deal. Yeah,
I was on it before that.
Yes.
Yeah,
the steak thing put him on the 90 days.
instantly.
Yeah, that there was a clause in his contract.
And
that
the
it
Rockies
needs-
thing. When are we going to get that?
So, while we're on the topic, so Bill, 2 days ago, decides to come up with a great gambling strategy, which net will lose him $36.
Right.
If he hits, if he wins 120, he can win 121 times, lose 40,
right,
and still lose money on it.
Right.
Then Bill announces that he is going to bet against the Rockies.
Yes.
Live on this air.
The Happy Hedge.
The Happy Hedge. Going
Right.
to bet against the Rockies, going to make some money. Since then, the Rockies are the hottest team in baseball.
They've won twice.
They've won twice in a row.
The second hottest. They're behind the Reds. Reds have won 5.
They have won 2 in a row. So, congratulations.
Bill knew what he was doing the whole time.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
He knew what he was doing the whole time.
Look, I don't care how I do it. I want to have this pizza party, and I don't want it to be at a Chuck E. Cheese. So,
well, I've got news for you.
I know we're sliding.
Oh, we're definitely sliding. Now, Fred, in Texarkana says the Razorbacks failed last night because they were 1 run away from run ruling them.
Yeah. They got hung up on 9. They couldn't get one, but they had like 2 or 3 when it was 9-0 in the later innings. They went to the WTP.
Yeah,
they almost ended it with a home run, which is not a walk-off home run. It's just a game-ending home run, but we don't have to get into that now because it doesn't matter. But
Scott the Tortilla Guy says, great, we've got another person on the Mount Rushmore of people to fade.
Listen,
congratulations, Bill.
If you fade me, Zach, and Sterling, and now Bill, congratulations. You're getting that new outdoor kitchen you've been wanting to put in.
Yeah, you're going to put in a Viking.
With the grill and the pizza oven.
No
the
question.
whole deal.
Under the pergola.
Yeah.
Under the pergola.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, you are rolling in it. And if you're taking our advice, well, we'll leave you a piece of pizza under the bridge over here when we get
we'll
out
have
of town.
Theo bring it to you. After last night's game, I wonder how many people regret canceling their rooms in Omaha.
Here we go.
479.
See, it's all or nothing now.
Yeah,
it's all or nothing. They're either you need to fire everybody and shut it down, or let's go to Omaha. There's no middle ground here. Every time, it's wild, man. And by the way, I think there's a lot of pressure, again, on Wood and Gackle to do something similar to what Root did last night. I think the pressure's on those guys.
Well, the pressure's always on them.
Yeah.
But, yes, I get it. You don't want to go to Game 3 trying to win the series. I like to put it away tonight, put the women and children to bed and go hunting.
Yeah.
That's
right.
Joe Kane from The Program. Thank you.
The Program.
Yeah. That may be the best football movie ever.
Right.
The Program, Omar Epps.
I like the
Halle Berry.
Good one.
A great movie.
It's a good one.
Here's Titus. What's the point of a pergola? It lets the sun in.
It provides some shade, I'd imagine.
No, it doesn't.
Little pieces of shade along the way.
No, it doesn't.
I don't know. I may get one. I don't know.
Dan in Mount Ida, let the Wolves go looking for dinner. Yeah, more. Okay, so we're going to quote The Program today. I can do this. Scott the Tortilla guy, now glad they didn't fire Nate Hobbs.
Nate Hobbs. A new Ruscin and Zach inside joke has been born. Nate Hobbs.
Bailey, apparently working for the city of Fayetteville, says they're already planning the parade route.
Oh, really? That's good. Well, you got to be prepared.
Yeah,
for that
you do
sort
have
of
to
thing.
be prepared for that sort of thing.
You got to be prepared for that sort of thing. So I'm glad they're getting their ducks in a row for the parade. I think I have a bet on them winning it all. Let me look on bets real fast. Yeah, I think I did this a while back because the price was too good and they were just mashing people. And I drank the Kool-Aid. It happens.
Well, and speaking of parades, can I derail the show for a sec?
Why not?
Why not? Yeah, we weren't doing anything important. Go ahead.
Okay, so when the Nuggets won the championship a couple of years ago, and remember Nikola didn't want to be there. He wanted
to go home to his horses. Derek found an inspirational character that day, a spirit animal, if you will.
The fire truck that his wife, and his, I think at the time, like a 2-year-old kid was on, they backed over a firefighter right before they pulled into the Civic Center. Yeah, ran over a firefighter.
Okay.
They had to stop the parade that he didn't want to go to because they ran over a firefighter.
Totally derailed the show. Okay. Yes. Well done. Well done. Uh-huh.
Well, you did call your shot.
Yeah, I mean, you're dead on.
That's right. I mean, by the way, we're thinking of using the Imus quack every time Bill mentions Colorado.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's
now. Okay, so I ran this past somebody today. Yeah. For when you feel like you're being left out to dry, and we're not talking about your life experiences. I'll have a liner that says,
"Okay, all right,
Derek's not being talked enough about," and then
shoehorn my way
your way back into it. Yeah. So
right.
This
is usually why we don't mention, injuries and death, because how the hell do we get out of this now? What do we do? Thank you. All right, that'll work. Hey, the Knicks won last night.
Yeah, they did.
There you go.
Jalen Brunson made the bus.
All right. We are live here at Wheeler Power Sports at Fort Smith.
They couldn't be prouder.
They've never been prouder of anything they've ever done here. It is they've got their big Steel Horse open house going on here. Got deals and giveaways and all kinds of stuff out here in the parking lot. So if you're in town for that, come by and see that. And later this month, they're having their 58th anniversary open house here. They're going to have demo rides on many Kawasaki street bikes. And you can find out all about that coming up here in a couple weeks. We're going to talk to the guys here in a minute and see what else is going on here at Wheeler Power Sports. We are at North 11th, 901 North 11th Street in Fort
Grocery
Smith.
Getters out front.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
You want to talk about Chernobyl?
Might as well.
Might as well. I mean, we're here.
This show is giving off Chernobyl vibes the last 2 days. It's unbelievable. All right. 877-377-6963 to get you in here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline here on Ruscin and Zach. We will return, talk to the guys here at Wheeler Power Sports. They've got pizza here, too.
Yeah, we do.
Right. Courtesy of Ty and Jim's Razor.
Now, Ty's eating most of it, so come get what's left. While supplies last.
That's right. That's exactly right.
9 pieces of pizza.
That's unbelievable, isn't it?
He ate 9 pieces of pizza.
Unbelievable. Hey, I'll do this later.
Okay.
It doesn't work right now.
You're a real crumb bum.
Thank you. Right. And Theo, the dog, was waiting on him to drop some pepperoni here, too. Ready to pounce.
Where did Theo go?
I think he's back there in a service.
We need Theo back.
With his human. All right, we'll be back. Stay with us here. Wheeler Power Sports.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
Start the weekend at Indigo Sky Casino. Fridays in May from 6 to 10 p.m. Play for your chance to win up to $10,000 cash. All month long, play for your chance to win over $1 million in total cash and Go Rewards prizes. Come stay and play at Indigo Sky Casino, the area's premier gaming destination. Enjoy delicious food, ice-cold adult beverages, live weekend entertainment, luxurious hotel suites, and more. Experience the Indigo Sky difference. Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri. IndigoSkyCasino.com for details.
For over 8 years, QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in non-surgical relief for joint pain. Over 50,000 satisfied patients. That's right. People with knee and back pain now living pain-free. Shoulder and hip pain gone. Hey, it's Tommy Kraft. What they are doing is nothing short of remarkable. They're using biologic growth factors with robust healing properties, carefully and strategically placed in your joint. It's a powerful and potent way to give your joints new life, repairing old tissue. And the best part, with QC Kinetics, there's no drugs, no surgery, and no downtime. This is an all-natural cellular level option with lasting relief. Imagine doing all the things you enjoy this summer without being slowed down by that awful joint pain. Call QC Kinetics now and learn more about these cutting-edge treatments that can help you live your best life. 479-999-1234. Call 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. It's time to step up to the plate and get a big league haircut at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Whether you're gearing up for the game or just need a fresh cut, our all-star stylist will have you looking like a champ. Kick back in our big comfy chairs, catch the game on our ATVs, and enjoy a cold beer or root beer while we handle the rest. Book online at fantasysportscuts.com or call us at 935-3116. Walk-ins are always welcome, but if you're on a tight schedule, we recommend booking ahead. Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every haircut is a home run. Located at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Attention business owners. Are you overpaying for your website, dropping thousands up front and shelling out more than $95 a month? Stop the madness! With Modular Orange, you get a custom-built, fully managed website for just $95 a month. No hidden fees, no headaches. They write it, build it, launch it, update it, and secure it so you can focus on your business. Ditch the overpriced hassle and go simple. Visit modularorange.com today. That's modularorange.com.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Stick around after the sun sets. Twin Peaks is open really late. Wind down with bourbon and late night bites.
Mother's Day is a special occasion to honor the incredible women who have nurtured us with love and care. This year, Swift's Jewelry is delighted to offer our exclusive Mother's Day Pearls and Roses sale. Purchase a stunning 24-karat gold trimmed rose for $124. You will also receive an elegant cultured freshwater pearl necklace and matching bracelet free. This is the perfect gift for showing appreciation to the mothers in your life. Swift's Jewelry, your personal jeweler since 1956, next to Hugo's in beautiful downtown Fayetteville.
Hi, everyone. I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. The storms have came to an end. You might still have some lingering showers as we get into the afternoon hours. But what you're going to notice more than anything is the big cool down that is headed our way. By lunchtime, we're only in the mid-60s before we top out in the upper 60s to low 70s. Get ready for a big cool down as you head out the door to start your Saturday morning. We'll have sunshine returning, but temperature is going to be staying below average all weekend long. With your Get Ready weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. Have a great day.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin Zach.
All right, we're back out here at Wheeler Power Sports in Fort Smith.
Can't miss us.
Yeah.
Grocery getter out front.
Yes.
And I didn't hit anything on the way in. I just want that noted somewhere.
Yeah.
Bang into anything.
I did have to help you, though.
Well, yes, you did help me. You guided me in. But didn't hit anything.
Hollywood is with us here.
Hollywood.
Hollywood. One Take Taylor.
One Take Taylor.
That's right.
That's not even his name.
No.
It's a good nickname.
It's a great nickname.
Hey,
good.
It's hard to hold this reputation around here.
It's hard to hold reputations pretty much anywhere. It's the internet age.
Yeah, true.
It is. Well, man, appreciate you guys having us out here today. And I know it's a big weekend around here with the Steel Horse Rally and everything. You guys have looked like you've been pretty busy today.
Oh, yeah. You know, busy all the time. Every Saturday we're busy. You know, we're open all the time.
Yep.
Now, we're sitting in amongst we're basically in a room full of motorcycles and ATVs, and I think the side-by-sides are outside. But there's one behind us we got to ask you about. Is this the motorcycle that Fonzie jumped over the barrels with in Happy Days?
I'm not sure.
Okay, that's a 1959 or 1969 Kawasaki F21M.
Yeah.
Now, is that for sale? Please say.
That is not. For
okay,
sale.
that's a showpiece.
That is a antique replica.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So
it says don't touch, so try not to. They put us by the stuff you can't touch. It's always a dangerous.
I thought they meant us.
Dangerous thing.
Don't touch us, but you know. All right.
So tell us, what else you guys got going on out here for the weekend, or just I know you got some big events coming up this month as well here.
Oh yeah, no, we got this weekend. You know, we're doing giveaways all day today and tomorrow. And then for our open house for the demo truck, our 58th anniversary, we're doing all kinds of demo rides.
Yeah. Now, what kind of demo rides?
All on motorcycles, but really, I mean, if you want to come test drive anytime, as long as you have an endorsement, you can come test drive a motorcycle.
I'll endorse Derek. You want to ride a motorcycle?
Yeah, why not?
No,
Actually,
no. The answer is no.
I just finished my MSF course, so I just got my endorsement. So. Just so I could ride things around here.
Okay.
And
you guys, you're I think in charge of some of this too. Facebook and Instagram, Wheeler Power Sports. That's a great resource for people if they want to know what's going on out here.
Yeah, we post everything on all of our social medias. We actually have a TikTok page. For those of you who didn't know, we have a TikTok page.
Really, and you're in control of that. Yes, so do I. But I what do you post on it? Because I don't post.
So if we get like a new bike brought up and we want a video made on it, talking about it, we'll post it on the TikTok, the Facebook, the Instagram.
See, you like the way he puts the in front of it. See, I say it sounds weird. He says it sounds normal.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got the he's got the gravitas. The
bonafide. I got nothing. I sound like a middle-aged man saying the TikTok.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. All right, so it's all here at Wheeler Power Sports, right here, North 11th Street, Fort Smith. You guys have been here a while. People know the location. They know what's going on here, and we're trying not to knock any bikes over while we're here.
Yeah. Now, what happens if we do? We have to go home, right?
Well, I'm afraid that if you knock one over, then you have to pay for it.
Okay. Problem is, they're all together. We knock one over.
Yeah, they're all going.
Right. That could be a problem.
You knock one over, it's a domino.
Just bill Tommy Kraft. I get you the address. Don't you worry about it.
That's Ty Richardson. But they've got everything out here. We mentioned Kawasaki, Suzuki. You guys have a tremendous lineup of brands out here too.
Oh yeah, can never have too many bikes. We're looking to buy as many used bikes as we can. So you want to get rid of your bike, bring it down here, and we'll get you a quote on it, and maybe you want something.
Are you a bike rider?
I am a bike rider.
What do you got?
I have a Ninja 500 right now that I've been riding. It's not actually mine; it's my buddy's. But I'm getting a Ninja 650 here coming up pretty soon.
Really? Nice.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Cool, man. That's Hollywood. And
Now-
One Take Taylor here.
Yeah, One Take Taylor.
Yeah.
Where did the One Take Taylor come from?
The radio.
Really?
For doing the commercials.
Oh, you're okay. You do the commercial.
okay.
Oh, look at you. They send you over.
Yep.
Now, is that in your other duties? Do you get paid for that?
I do get paid for that.
Wow.
It is all into
What a concept.
my job description.
Really?
Nice.
Okay. Now, what's your official title?
Shipping and receiving.
Okay.
E-commerce.
E-commerce.
Nice.
Look at- Yeah, you got like
Okay.
all the titles.
Oh yeah, no.
Many
I get
hats.
Man,
Many hats.
Man of many skills.
and they even sent you to do this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Your wife's texting.
That's right.
And she's talking to us. She says, you two are adorable, trying to sound like you know motorcycles.
Oh, we know what
we
we're
know
talking
everything.
about. We got
Right.
a crash
Yeah.
course before we came on here on how all this stuff works.
Yes, we do.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. We know what we're talking about. We feel the power of all this stuff. Absolutely. Well, hey, again, Wheeler Power Sports. Check the socials, TikTok, all that to find out what's going on here.
Yeah,
And yeah,
Hollywood, I got a question. You ever eat popcorn with a spoon?
Not with a spoon, no.
Yeah, they're like you wouldn't consider doing that, right?
No, I've ate cereal with a fork though.
how's that work?
Yeah.
Well,
Is it really soggy?
you know, whenever you don't have any clean spoons and you look at the dishwasher and you're like,
Yes.
it's got a bunch of clean dishes
Right.
in it, but no spoons, or your spoons are outside, you know, because some little kids took them out there and played in the dirt with them or something.
Oh, yeah.
you
Wow.
know,
Okay.
so-
Would you ever consider eating cereal out of a baseball helmet
Or
Wouldn't it
motorcycle
just-
or
helmet.
motorcycle helmet, for that matter?
well, the motorcycle helmet, I mean, it's got too many vents in it, so
Yeah, I
the
guess,
milk
yeah,
would-
cut
milk
that
would
one
just
out of
leak.
there,
No good.
Yeah. Same thing with the baseball helmet
How
too.
do you eat your steak? Just out of curiosity. What's like medium?
Hey, medium rare. It's the only way to eat one.
What somebody eats one well done.
It's too tough for me.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like
Okay.
I'm like eating a brick. You know, give me a cinder block with some French fries, and there you go.
Now, Hacker has texted, you're an importer-exporter.
Hmm.
Now, Vito Corleone was an importer-exporter.
So was Art Vandelay.
That's correct. Yes, a Vandelay Industries.
George Costanza's alias on Seinfeld. Well, he was an architect too. But
Now,
all right.
Dr. Tyler, not a doctor, used to cut radio ads in Alaska. They called him Two-Take Taylor.
Two-Take Tyler.
Two-Take Tyler, excuse me. Sorry, misstep there.
Well, it's all here at Wheeler Power Sports. That's where we are today till 6 o'clock here on Ruscin Zach. We got food. We got food and drink. What more do you
Hollywood will
want?
do, they'll do demos later today, how to eat cereal with a fork.
Yeah.
I got you.
What cereal was it, just out of curiosity?
It was either Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Captain Crunch.
Oh, those are the best
Yeah,
ones.
yeah.
All right.
Your mouth doesn't get
All
torn
right.
apart by Captain Crunch?
I mean, it does, but that's
part of the gig. Yeah, okay.
it's part of it.
That's fine.
There's a sweet spot where you can eat Captain Crunch where it's not mushy, but it won't tear your mouth up. It's a perfect little window of 2 to 3 minutes. When you can eat it.
Gilligan wants to know, Hollywood, when you order a cinder block, do you put ketchup on it?
No.
Ty does that.
Yeah, no, I can't do the steak with ketchup.
Yeah, it's just so wrong.
Yeah.
Yep. No, it's A1 sauce or.
Oh no, you're a sauce guy?
Well, most steaks they don't. A good steak does not need sauce.
Bingo.
That's right.
Bingo.
But
Hard to
around
find a good
here-
steak, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Unless if I cook it myself.
Yeah.
Like Texas Roadhouse, definitely gonna have some A1 sauce.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, man. Well, hey, we'll talk to you again here in a little bit. That's all right.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
All right. Wheeler Power Sports here in Fort Smith, 901 North 11th Street.
Your
here in
wife's
Fort
talking
Smith.
trash to us.
I know. He's feeling good right now.
That's not
Feeling good.
That's not cool.
We sound adorable talking about motorcycles.
Like we know anything.
We are adorable.
We do know.
What are you talking about?
Okay, we can't say we're adorable
Why not?
because just sounds weird. Let's
Okay.
just move forward.
Fine. All right.
Sounds weird. Hang on.
What's new around here?
Hang on.
What's
Hang
new
on.
around here?
There was the whole conversation during the break that you guys had that not once got mentioned.
Yes, that's because it was during the break.
It was between breaks.
That's why it wasn't mentioned. It was during the break.
Yeah.
We'll be back here in a minute on ESPN Arkansas. The Hit That Line Now app is brought to you by Taco Bell. The tortilla breaded crispy chicken nuggets are back at Taco Bell. All white meat chicken coated in tortilla chip breading and paired with unique dipping sauces. And participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. All right, we'll come back with more here from Wheeler Power Sports in just a moment. Don't you go anywhere here on ESPN Arkansas. It's Big Friday.
It's Friday, May 2nd. I'm Phil Reed. This year 4029 News Update. Today is a severe day. Be sure to download the free 4029 News app and also visit our website, 4029tv.com, to stay weather aware. The city of Decatur says President Trump's 145% tariffs on Chinese goods are impacting upgrades at their wastewater treatment plant. The Square to Square bike ride is happening this weekend. Cyclists will get the chance to ride all the way from Bentonville to Fayetteville as part of the 10-year anniversary of the Razorback Greenway. The U.S. Senate has confirmed Arkansas billionaire Warren Stevens as U.S. ambassador to the UK. From the River Valley to Northwest Arkansas and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for the best live, local, and late-breaking news.
Want crystal clear pool water all summer long? Burton Pools and Spas has everything you need, from expert advice to top brands like Pool Life and Aquaseal. Stop in for a free water test, score up to $70 in Pool Life and Aquaseal rebates, and grab your summer supply at a special discount. Keep your pool clean, clear, and swim ready all season long. Visit us today in Fort Smith, Springdale, or Greenland. Burton Pools and Spas. Water for a better life.
Dog Party USA has been voted the best boarding and daycare facility since 2007. Located in the heart of Northwest Arkansas, this woman, veteran, and locally owned business has everything your pup needs to have a great time. With 5 acres, indoor and outdoor play areas, an agility yard, and a swimming pool, there's something fun for every size dog. Trained pet care technicians supervise play groups 7 days a week, equipped with the latest air purification technology and cleaning protocols to keep your dog safe. Visit the website at dogpartyusa.com for more information.
Hey, before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest and greatest offerings from the biggest names in golf. With 2 high-definition simulators, an enormous selection, and the most knowledgeable staff, be assured Golf USA is here to make you look and play better. And Golf USA is honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest's Top Fitters list for 2024. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA. We're as golf as it gets.
Evan Cohen here. When the draft clock is ticking, you've got to pick the best talent, regardless of position, to fit your team's needs. Well, if you're hiring for your business, you want to find the best talent for any of your roles. That's why you need ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter's powerful technology hustles to find qualified candidates for your job immediately. And if you see a standout candidate, ZipRecruiter lets you personally invite them to apply. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/USL. That's ZipRecruiter.com/USL.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED, because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs, with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
Previously on Halftime.
$25 gift card to Fish City Grill. Which SEC program was the first to win an NCAA baseball championship, and what year did that happen? We do have the correct answer in here. It is Georgia, and it occurred in 1990.
Fish City Friday Trivia presented by Fish City Grill. 2003 Bellevue Road in Rogers. Friendly folks, serious seafood. Listen to Halftime weekdays from 11 to 2. KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
We are back here live from Wheeler Power Sports in Fort Smith. Ruskin and Zach with you here, coming over ESPN Arkansas. And they hit that Line Now app, which is brought to you by Taco Bell. What?
Colton is here.
Yes, they really rolled out the red carpet for us.
Yeah, they really did. Colton's here. And in an upset, Colton turned down free food.
Yeah, he hadn't been in radio very
Yeah,
long.
he hasn't. That's something that Colton needs to work on. Also, is Mountain Dew the cigarettes of soda? That's where I am right now.
Yeah,
and I think the answer is yes.
I think it is. That's a good poll question right there. That's right. Yeah. Boy, I remember. Do you ever, when I did mornings, like you'd hit that Mountain Dew at 7:45, and you just felt relieved and disgusted all at the same time.
All three of us have done morning radio, and I used to get in at like 5.
Right.
So like you have that initial jolt, you're up, you're moving, but right about like 7:30, 7:45, you start to hit the wall a little bit. You have to be very strategic. And back then, the energy drinks that they had were gasoline.
Right.
I mean, that's
they're
literally
illegal
what they were.
today.
Yes, they are absolutely illegal. But you had to be very strategic about that because about noon, you want to go home and take a nap.
Yeah.
So you had to be very careful about that.
I did go home and take a nap at noon. Although it was almost sleep because it was like 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's right on that cut line between sleep and a nap.
Mountain Dew and R&R, the king of mixed drinks. Thank you.
R&R?
Mm-hmm. Bailey, does Colton realize that pizza is his paycheck this week? Colton.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. He was running around taking pictures.
Yeah, he's doing we're doing it for the gram out here. That's what's going on.
Okay, now Dr. K getting more
There he
specific. Mountain Dew is the Newport of cigs.
Oh, Newport.
Yes.
I feel like that one.
Hey, Colton, the pizza is your paycheck this week.
Yeah, pizza is your paycheck.
Yeah, that is your paycheck this week.
You
So
better
please
enjoy it.
Go eat, take some with you,
right.
and certainly do all the things that radio people do. Are your pants tapered? Yes.
You don't have to wear nice clothes because all right.
Okay.
I'm just so people can hear on
Right.
out here. All right.
I think he's we make fun of the referees that wear the yoga pants.
Yeah.
I mean, his sweatpants are tapered. I'm not.
To be fair,
don't worry. It looks good on you.
Those JV referees are getting paid in Wendy's coupons. So yes,
these are joggers. They're not sweatpants. They're sweatpants. They'd be cotton material. These are. You can hear me kind of swish around a little bit. These are nylon. They're nice.
Yeah, and you hike and don't walk, right?
Nylon
Sorry,
pants.
Bill. Sorry, Bill.
Nylon pants.
Huh.
All right.
Nylon pants.
I don't know. I don't know the material that I put on. I don't dress as nice as you guys or Ty because, like I said, I'm usually just here to
you're
take
behind the
pictures.
scenes.
Behind the scenes,
Okay.
yeah.
You're not behind the scenes. You're on like 7 shows.
Yeah, you
Just
are.
one. Just the one. 9 to 11. Just there. Push the buttons. But I'm here to take pictures of you guys. I've never been here before. This place is sick.
It is.
I'm about to probably walk out of here with an ATV. So we'll see
Does your
how
wife
it
know
goes.
about that?
No, she doesn't know about that. Okay.
Now, are you an ask permission, not forgiveness?
I'm more of like I just hide it until the very last possible second until I absolutely have to come forward.
You go get a PS5 and you're like, it's for us, baby.
Oh, that literally happened months. NCAA 25 came out, and I was like, well, look, I've been waiting for this for a decade. And she was like, I know, but we need to save money, on living expenses, life, and general bills. And said it was spent on me, winning 9 straight international championships. But worth every penny to me.
I'm going to give you a just piece of advice from the great philosopher Sidney Dean. Listen to the woman.
Right. That's fair. That's fair. I usually do that.
Listen to the woman.
Mm-hmm. Who's Sidney Dean?
You want this one?
I'm 20. I'm 25. Give me a break.
He's in this movie's older than you. A White Men Can't Jump.
Yeah.
Oh, with Woody Harrelson and
Wesley Snipes.
Okay. Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
She didn't like the apartment because there ain't no vista
and there ain't no view. Nope, definitely not.
All right, man.
We're getting requests here. Here's a texter out of the 479. Would like you to put some of the motorcycle helmets up on the socials.
Oh yeah, that's what I got a picture of it. They have a huge wall here of like all their helmets, all the multicolored ones. I'm about to put a big picture of that. I'm gonna see if I can get one of you guys to take a lap around the block here on one of these, on one of the short, on one of the short ones, like the ones for, the mini bikes. See if I can get y'all to do a lap around the block on one of those.
You cannot assign laps. I've only been here a couple of weeks. You can't assign laps.
I'm not assigning laps. I think it would look good for the gram. You guys would do it for the gram. For a reel, what would you
also can't call it the gram.
Well, I mean,
we don't have a gram, do we?
For the gram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your wife saving money for a pergola?
Pergola, no, but she is saving money for new, patio furniture and whatnot.
Ryan at Prairie Grove says, yeah, boys, I wore my tapered joggers and got on that four-wheeler. I don't care what she says. BE says, in the 90s, Colton, those were called parachute pants.
Oh,
they're not as baggy,
they're not quite as wide.
There's a difference between hammer pants and parachute pants.
Okay.
There's a big difference. Those are parachute pants.
Okay. They just don't call it that anymore.
Correct, because it comes with a negative connotation.
Right, exactly.
Now we're calling them joggers that are made of nylon, and he can go whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
And can I just make a quick request?
Sure.
Keep bringing these people on that work down there because they're bailing me out 6 ways from Sunday.
That's right. Yeah. Bill off the hook.
Yeah. Now, Russell thinks you're wearing capris.
No, so they do go past there's complete calf coverage, Russell. There's complete calf coverage. There's not a
major selling point. Complete calf coverage.
Isn't that not what defines a capri? Is that it doesn't go below the calf?
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know.
I'm not a pants expert. I just put them on one leg at a time, like everybody else.
That's all you can do.
Now, if you're going to send Ruskin out on one of these things, do these bikes have training wheels?
Yeah, I'm gonna. It's going to be a Bobby Petrino situation out here. I'm going to have a neck brace and be picking gravel out of my face and all that stuff. You don't want that. I don't want that. Y'all don't care.
Now, here's somebody who was watching on the YouTube. Apparently, you are too legit to quit.
Oh, am I visible? I had no idea.
Well, kind of. Not really.
Too legit to quit. Hey,
that's Hammer.
Yeah, that is.
He had another song other than "You Can't Touch This."
Oh yeah.
Pray. Here Comes the Hammer. He had a lot of songs.
Comes the Hammer.
Remember Pray?
Yeah.
We've got to pray just to make it today.
Scott the Tortilla Guy would like to know, Colton, elastic or drawstring?
Oh, these are drawstring. I do have to tie them up. Yeah.
Okay.
You have to tie them up.
Robin Bentonville says, not a pants expert, but will quibble on definitions all day.
I do like technicalities.
BE wants to know if you own a romper.
Is that the onesie, the male romper?
Where you have to basically get nude to go to the bathroom.
No, I couldn't do that. Not since birth, I guess, since I haven't worn just a onesie.
Which was only 5, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
You're still on your first contract, buddy. It's all right.
Aren't you so glad you stopped by?
I really legitimately had nothing else to do. I spent all day teaching a young man the ins and outs of the industry. Yeah.
And how to not drink beer.
How to not drink beer in the studio. Yeah. It was big.
I see. All right.
I'm glad we're not the only ones. That there are these what are we doing moments, even down here with Ty, and it's good. I like this.
He's the best boss I ever worked for, bar none. But that was confusing. That was a little bit. It caught me off guard, out of my element.
Mm-hmm. Russell says, sweatpants are perfect for a lap. Never mind.
Don't read that.
Yeah, I didn't.
You almost
read
rainwater.
I almost did. Don't
do it.
Yep.
Don't do it, man.
Now, Smack Daddy wants to know: are those the male version of Lululemons?
So, first of all, I'm not paying $190 something for whatever that was, and I like Lululemon. They make good stuff, but that's ridiculous. You can't be that proud of your pants. I mean, They're just, after all, they are sweatpants. They're just joggers.
190. Wait a few months. They're going to be 490.
That's exactly right. Yeah. You get a little tariff in there.
That's right. No hate on Lululemon, but no, I think these are Target brand, Walmart brand. They got some holes in them,
The kid is so Baylor.
Here we go. Ryan and Grove checking in. He says Greenland never lost to Gentry when he was there.
Ryan, when were you there? And I'm sure that was probably back in my day too. Well, hey, I scored my first touchdown at Greenland High School football stadium when I was in 6th grade. Toss sweep to the right, 18 yards, juked out everybody. It was awesome. It was the last touchdown I ever scored in my whole athletic career. But
it was at Greenland.
It's at Greenland. That's what mattered. Yep. That's what mattered. Yeah. Pirates couldn't stop me that day. They tried. Not a chance.
Here it comes.
2-point conversion the next day on the next play on a bubble screen.
Not Sailors.
Pirates.
You got the 2 also?
Yeah. You got the 8-pointer on that.
It was a very big drive for me. After that, I fooled myself into thinking I had a future and a career.
Yeah, no. Russell Boondale's right. You're not allowed to say back in your day. That was like 6 years ago.
That was 15 years ago.
No, it wasn't.
I was in 6th grade. I would have been, 12 years old? I guess that's 13 years ago. It's a little while, decade.
Yeah, some of us have been around more than
I know. Some of us have been around more than just 2. I'm halfway through my 3rd.
Now, Smack Daddy's calling you Al Bundy.
Oh, that's right.
Rob from Bentonville says, I don't think we're paying him enough pizza. He should get some Mountain Dew.
Oh, do they have Mountain Dew here? I did skip breakfast. That's got
they
orange
had
juice
drinks
in it.
outside. Did they have any over here?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, see,
we got water.
Okay, there you
water
go.
in
We got
there.
water.
All right, we got food and drink. What more do you want? That's what we got here.
$190 for Lulu. Derek's bedazzled gloves and affliction jeans are cheaper than that.
I don't have any affliction jeans. And the bedazzled gloves do not exist. They don't exist. But y'all keep having your fun. I don't care. It's killing time. That's what I like.
And that's what
great.
we're here to do.
Keep it
We're
going.
here to just waste your
Keep
time.
it going. I'm not bothered by it. All right.
Great question from Bailey in Springdale. Do your pants pair best with a man purse or a man bun?
Back in the day, whenever I had longer hair, I did try and rock a man bun, but that's a lot of work. Give all the females in your life credit for having to always constantly keep their hair out of their face and keep it styled to the point of where it's not in their face, eyes, ears, and mouth all the time, because it is.
What led you to decide to try the man bun?
Well, because number one, my hair was in my face and my ears all the time, and my eyes and in my mouth, and I just hated that it was so long. So I just wanted to keep it out of my face. Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Okay.
But I realized that you have to get to a certain point long enough. It wasn't quite long enough. I don't take care of my hair. I wear a hat literally every day. So when it was long, I just it wasn't enough upkeep. Didn't moisturize, didn't care about my volume or any of that stuff.
In other words, a typical guy.
Yeah,
you don't care about volume or all that stuff. Yeah.
It was flat. It was greasy. It was
Seth
whatever.
Sportsmith wants to know, did some chick tell you look good?
Some chick? No, my wife hated it. That's why I got my hair cut. My wife and my mom both said that I didn't look very good. And
top knot or man bun?
It was more of the Ronin, more of the top knot. It kind of like my Last Samurai feel to it. Yeah.
Down at the dojo.
Now Caleb wants to know, how do you like your steak cooked?
I like mine medium, probably just medium.
You hear that, Bill? Guy wearing joggers.
Yeah, from the same guy who just said he, quote, rocked a man bun. His words, not mine.
I was in college. Times were different. It was the late 2010s. Things were different.
Oh,
so different.
Oh, my God.
So different.
Oh, my God. Now. No.
Is anyone else from the ESPN Cavalcade of Stars stopping by?
I don't know.
I feel like
phenomenal. Yeah, who's next?
I'll see if I can get Betty to stop by. Somebody else, Betty or Cindy or Lance, probably not doing anything. Tommy's not.
No, I know Lance isn't doing anything. Yeah. Betty's busy. Lance is not busy.
Betty is busy. She probably can't stop
Lance
by.
just goes in there, closes the door, and takes a nap.
Or apparently he had extra beer laying around.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Thanks a lot, Lance. Big ups to Lance.
All right. Colton will let you get back to your
I'm going to do my thing. I didn't mean to come derail. I meant to come take pictures. So you fellas,
you want to derail this show? Talk about sports.
Hey, fellas, big chance for forget about it.
Go have some popcorn.
Caleb calling this the Jarhead versus Hipster round 1.
Who won? 877.
Yeah, there you go. Yes. Who won?
Lewis Automotive Group Hotline. Who won?
What is quote unquote winning?
Who knows?
It's all subjective.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody knows. It's like figure skating. You twirl around a bunch, and somebody said 9, and somebody said 6. I don't know what I'm looking at.
The Russian judge gave you a 3, and
yeah. You were diving. They all had no splash, but somehow somebody got a 9.5. I don't know how.
Seth claiming that Ty's 15 minutes with us was his best work today.
Well, that's probably true.
Yeah. Now, Bill, apparently the Russian judge taking off for a random comment about a fire truck.
Ty has a very difficult job in the morning. Very difficult job. He's a very difficult job.
He does. Now, BE
That's the democratic way to say that. He's a very difficult job.
Difficult job. BE has voted for Colton in round 1 of the hippie versus Jarhead.
Okay, BE has spoken.
Yeah.
But you guys can talk about fire trucks yesterday,
Yes.
2 days ago.
Yes.
But one runs over a cop in Denver.
What happens is you talked about you ate popcorn with a spoon. Yep, there it is.
He did call a shot. He said, "I'm going to derail the show."
And you know what? That is certainly worth noting. Have we done anything today?
No, not really.
Okay.
No. We're live at Wheeler Power Sports in Fort Smith for the Steel Horse Rally that's going on this weekend here. And they've got all kinds of cool stuff and giveaways and food. It's a big time out here at Wheeler Power Sports, North 11th Street in Fort Smith. All right, we're going to take a pause here, and then we'll come back and, accomplish even less on the other side of these important messages here on ESPN Arkansas. Hey, remember Bet Saracen if you're going to make a little investment on your favorite team this weekend. It is Arkansas's favorite sports betting app, and they've got everything on there from the futures for football season. Baseball's on there. Lots of Arkansas-related bets on there. And remember, this is very important. Vegas odds are cool and all, but you have to be there to legally bet those odds, and Arkansas law prevents the big national apps from operating in our state. No siree, not here. No. Go to the App Store and download Bet Saracen, or go to betsaracen.com. App Store, Bet Saracen, or betsaracen.com.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
How do you think the recruits going to feel if there's a radio show that's just slamming our program?
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
Sandy White perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Taco Bell brought back crispy chicken nuggets, and I can't believe how good they are.
Why can't you believe it?
Because you're Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
Yeah, but a taco place can do nuggets, right?
Yeah, the Hidden Valley Fire Ranch is awesome.
Okay, they're good, but we're not a chicken place.
When did you guys become a chicken place?
Chicken? Can't a taco place do good nuggets? Are we not allowed to do both?
What do you mean?
You think it's cool to do both, right? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are they okay?
I don't think so.
We're totally a taco place that's a chicken place that's also a taco place.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Take that all day.
I need to sit though.
Finally make a putt.
tap in Pars.
Golf is back. Shop polos, hoodies, and Q-zips at rowback.com.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
It's time to head to the track as the first leg of the Triple Crown, the Kentucky Derby, is here. BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for all your Kentucky Derby info and sports betting action. With the largest selection of odds on everything from the NBA and NHL playoffs to the MLB and UFC and boxing, BetOnline has you covered for all your online wagering information. In between games, head over to the BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Thanks for.
The month of March was our ultimate challenge, and we got some big news.
Absolutely. During the month of March, we set a huge goal of cars that we needed to sell, and we're here to let you know that we not only hit that goal, we exceeded that goal. So we just want to say thank you.
Yes, thank you to our employees. Thank you for the families for supporting them during this month, and thank you to the customer for not only buying, but for selling us your vehicle as well.
Hey, Hog fans, this is Robert.
And this is Elizabeth.
And we're at the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
Hey, where's Matt?
Beer hats here. Come get your bases loaded beer hats here.
Matt, what are you doing?
Well, with how well the baseball team's doing, I thought I'd make sure that the fans know where they can get those famous yellow hats.
Not only do we have the beer hats, but we also have the team hats and jerseys to match.
So I guess you could say when it comes to Razorback baseball, we have all the bases covered.
You really hit it out of the park with that one.
Yeah, a real grand slam of a pun.
Definitely not a strikeout.
Anyway, Hog fans, if you're looking for something with a hog on it, come by the Stadium Shop on Razorback at 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville.
That's right. Or you can go to their websites,
Dad, I think what you mean to say is our website, which is shoponrazorback.com. That's shoponrazorback.com.
Or give us a call at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
And whether it's a shirt, pool table, or anything in between, come by the largest Razorback store south of the North Pole.
The Stadium Shop is the only family, alumni, and locally owned Razorback store in the country.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Go Hogs!
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code LOT to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code LOT for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code LOT for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Attention business owners, are you overpaying for your website, dropping thousands up front and shelling out more than $95 a month? Stop the madness! With Modular Orange, you get a custom-built, fully managed website for just $95 a month. No hidden fees, no headaches. They write it, build it, launch it, update it, and secure it so you can focus on your business. Ditch the overpriced hassle and go simple. Visit modularorange.com today. That's modularorange.com.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by The Good Chair because I had to have a place to sit. Get The Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by. Tell Robert Errol-Mann that Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want to be seated in The Good Chair. Wasn't much of a game last night out at Baum. Arkansas took game one, 9-0 against Texas.
It was a beautiful game. That's what it was.
Razorbacks will look to win the series tonight. Game time, 7 p.m. We're on the air at 6:30 with the Dugout Show. You can hear it on selected ESPN Arkansas stations, and, of course, may your station be selected. Death taxes. Mike Trout's on the IL again. Bone bruise to his left knee this time. That, according to Ron Washington, said that after their 10-4 home loss to the Tigers last night. Your Ruscin and Zach X Polls brought to you by absolutely no one. Let's see here. It's Friday. Does Texas baseball suck? 85% of you said yes.
More troubling, the 15% of you that said no.
Yeah. So, well, those are the Texans in town.
Oh, they're here?
Yeah.
In our fair city?
For people that send voice notes, it's a voice note, not a podcast. True or false? 92.6% of you said that statement is true. Got a 4-minute voice note. Just know, 15 seconds in, you lost me.
Yeah.
You got about 15, 20 seconds before I'm
Is that the thing that disappears after a certain amount of time?
No, Derek, that's Snapchat.
No, but there's a voice thing.
No, it's like the things we get. Somebody records it. They record the text, which is ridiculous when you have voice text, but they record it and then send it to you. Bill eats popcorn with a spoon. Is that weird? 94.8% of you say, yeah, it's freaking weird. Did you know that when someone tells you to hold your horses, they are telling you to be stable? Look it up. 64.8% of you said you didn't know that. Those are your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by absolutely no one.
What did the people think it meant?
I don't know. I read that today. And I'm like, I just had never thought of that. Never really occurred to me.
Wow. I don't know. It's good. That's good intel. That's good intelligence for your life.
I thought so.
John Tesh there. That's good. We're back. We're live here at Wheeler Power Sports in Fort Smith today here on Ruscin and Zach, 877-377-6963. Join us here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Let's see here. Hey, Caleb is texting.
Uh-huh.
Did you read this? You didn't read this.
No, probably.
Magic number is 5. 5 innings from Wood, 5 runs.
Okay.
I don't Wood's going to have to get a lot of brief at bats because I think he's still on the pitch count, Caleb. I don't think they're going to let him, go 80, 90 pitches in this game. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, they're not going to let him do that.
I don't know.
The only time Dave will run somebody out like that is during the postseason when he has no other options.
Well, yeah. I mean, Root had 99 last night, I think, and got through the 8th, got that big strikeout at the end that was all fired up about.
Mm-hmm.
But, you don't need him in the 9th. They went to Will McIntyre, and there you go. Game over.
Sounds good to me. I mean, that's always the plan is. But if you can get like 3-4 innings out of him that are solid and hand it over to the bullpen, you'll be all right.
Yes. Yeah, and it's fresh as a daisy out there because he only used one guy for 1 inning last night.
That's right.
So that's the bigger news. That's bigger than the win, probably. In a way.
Whoa! They needed the win.
The win was needed.
The
but
win.
As big is that. I mean, everybody's good to go, and it's a Friday, so it's sort of normal. Rest situation where that Thursday game things get a little bit more compacted.
Yeah,
that's another impressive thing about Root is he had basically one less less day of rest and turns in that performance. Not bad.
Everything went right last night, but we've seen this before,
right?
Where they win the first game of the series and then struggle in the next two. So
yep.
You need to put together 2 really good back-to-back performances.
Dave basically said that last night too. So I mean,
so don't come at me.
There's not you get some confidence from this or anything, but I mean, listen, somebody on the mound melts down, and then all of a sudden you're right back.
You're right back. If Texas wins tonight, you're playing for your life on Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, but it gives you confidence that they can win more than they can lose in this in these remaining 8 games that are the most anticipated 8 games, maybe in program history in the month of May.
Yeah, it's going to be
in the regular season.
Yeah, it's going to be really, really fun watching the next 3 weeks, or I guess next 2 weekends plus 2 more games.
Well, and like they said last night on television, if you beat Texas, who is number 1, there is a likelihood that next week LSU will be number 1, and you're going to go in there. So you get to play the number 1 team 2 weekends in a row.
That'd be wild, wouldn't it?
That could be happening. So that's a good opportunity to make a little noise. People will be paying attention, and you get some wins like that. People will be, they'll be thinking everything's possible again.
Of course.
And when you see a team play like they did last night, man, what can't they do? But can they do that? 12 times in the month of June. That's the question. That's what we don't know, or 9 times, whatever it is. That's the question.
Be, folks around here will be they'll be registering for hotel rooms again in Omaha, trying to get the ones back that they canceled.
Right, but you got to play similar to that, like 9 times in June. Is the that's what you got to do. Got to bottle it up, somehow do it again. I don't know. Let's see here. Here's a guy from Hot Springs who just got a job at a moonshine distillery. All right.
Are we still doing that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Like legit?
Oh, like A&E has a whole show on it. Or
okay. I'm not much of a moonshine guy, but okay.
We also don't have A&E on YouTube TV.
That's why. Okay.
I learned this when you're in a hotel and you have A&E on the History Channel. You're like, oh, this is what I don't have this.
Okay.
I see these shows that I've never seen are on now. I understand now.
Oh, here we go. Gavin Fayetteville says he thinks we should play the drop foul ball because we played it yesterday and it worked.
Don't tempt him, folks.
That's an interesting that's an interesting thought.
He'd be very happy to do that. Don't tempt him.
Well, you make it sound like I'm doing it for the common good.
You're over here putting your twiddling your fingers together like Mr. Burns when you do that.
Excellent. I'm simply doing this for the common good.
Yeah. Matt 501 says play it. All right, the people spoken. I have no say here.
Speaking into existence.
Here's the pitch. A swing and a pop up behind first base. Jared Gates over in foul territory. Carson Shaddy is there too. Nobody could get to it, and it went foul. It landed between Shaddy, Cole, and Gates.
Courtesy of Learfield.
Right.
Can I just, man, you struck a moonshine nerve, by the way.
How?
Are you not watching the text line?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
The moonshiners
People love the shine.
Wow. Okay, text out the 479 says moonshining is still legal is in 4 states.
Well, Missouri's one of them because when you're driving on 49 north in Missouri, there's some thing off in the hill that says moonshine off to the side.
Okay.
Right there past, what is it? It's pretty early when you cross the state line.
Batesville checking in. Yankees aren't usually moonshine people. Listen.
Yeah.
I'm
from the mean streets of Milwaukee.
First of all, it's Midlothian and it's Virginia and it's the capital of the Confederacy. My parents' house
time around.
My parents' house is on the Confederate Railroad.
Last time around.
Yeah.
Next time might not be in the Confederacy.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah, Ross and Paris with the line of the day. I like moonshine. Sounds like Ralphie.
Donnie and Dardanelle. Hogs win both games tonight.
Both games tonight.
He's talking softball, too.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Softball won last night 12-9.
Look at that.
Over Louisiana State University, whose buses are in town, by the way, if you want to check on that.
Thank God. Thank God. Here's Miserable Jerk of Missouri. Moonshine is fire. That means good, right?
Moonshine, sure, yeah. I mean, you can start a fire with it.
Okay.
Probably put it in an engine and, get, if you did run out of gas on the interstate like Ty, you had some shine back there. I mean, you might be able to get you to the gas station. You couldn't get there in time.
Okay. I hope you fall off the moped when Colton videos you jackass.
Hey, got you to win, buddy. What do you want here?
Yeah, I'm doing the best I can for you.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Now, Dalen, who is now employed, says I can get you all in for free.
Well, that's our.
Well, now free is for me.
You have our attention. Please tell us more about this free thing that we can get. All right.
Here's a text. Did Phil delete me again? No, he didn't. No, it's all good.
You got Phil derangement syndrome over there.
Really.
You really need to calm down.
Yeah, settle down.
PDS. Calm down over there. Oh, man.
Boy, I did strike a little nerve with the moon.
They love their shine.
Yeah,
man.
apparently that's okay. So put that on the list of things. Like if we run out of stuff, all I got to do is yell moonshine and let's see what happens.
All right, so that list consists of things you were beat with as a child.
Correct.
Moonshine.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah. Moonshine. Yeah.
Probably the moonshine tied to the thing you were beat with as a child. It all works together, folks.
Oh my God.
It's all going together.
Caleb is giving us his moonshine shot recommendations. Apparently, one's in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. $10 for 12 shots.
Wow.
First of all, if you make it to the end of that,
how you living after that?
Yeah, you need somebody to go with you and drive you home.
That's right. Wow. 12 shots. That's not happening.
No.
Here's a text. If the dropped foul ball works towards a championship, they want you to play the Sterner play during football season.
There's some people that weren't born then.
Right. Yeah, I know.
I mean, I can go get it.
We all remember 2018, more or less.
Yeah. Do you want me to go get the McDonough version, or do you want the?
I want the John Ward Tennessee version.
Ah, okay.
His final year as voice of the Volunteers.
Okay.
John Ward.
I think we can make that happen.
Him 6.
Yep.
That's him. That's the man right there.
He was pretty good.
He was. He put that towel around his neck for some reason. He had a lot of odd things going on, John Ward. Anyway, good announcer.
High Fat Carnivore says moonshine is fire going down as well as when it comes back.
That's a double boiler situation there, right?
Yes.
Right.
TJ from Mountainburg. Now this sounds like a man with some experience. He says it's not real moonshine unless it's made with water from a stream or spring. So no tap water on your moonshine.
Okay. All right. Good to know. See,
well, I'm telling you, you really from coming in from high above, new to the situation. You guys are onto something here.
Yeah, this is. I didn't realize we had so many moonshiners.
You ever had any of that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I have a friend that makes apple pie moonshine.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah. Yeah.
Mess
you up, man.
It's tough going down, and it gets you to where you need to be, and
That's
it all ends rather quickly. But hey.
Oh yeah, it ends quickly. All right.
Dr. Tyler in Fayetteville, not a doctor. Remember, Mountain Dew was developed as a cutter for moonshine.
But that
was information I did not have.
Good piece of information there. I like that. Thank you, Dr. Tyler, who's not really a doctor. Thank you.
BW in Hot Springs says, was at a party with moonshine being passed around that caused about half the people to get naked and dance around the fire.
Well, were these people you'd want to see naked or people that you don't want to see naked?
Now that is a great question.
Because generally at these like nudist colonies and whatnot, it's people you don't want to see
correct,
naked.
Yeah,
right.
You don't need that in your life.
Not a lot of Kate Uptons running around out there. More like Linda Upton. No good. No good.
Yeah, this is a fair point. Text out the 479. You didn't think the MBI were moonshiners? My bad.
No, they were all rum runners or related to rum runners or something like that. I mean, it's all.
I get it.
They all break the law.
Sure.
We know how it works. Yeah. We know what time it is. All right. We are live here at Wheeler Power Sports in Fort Smith today here on Ruscin and Zach, WheelerPowersports.com. They're on social media. They've been a Kawasaki factory authorized dealer since 1967 out here at Wheeler Power Sports in Fort Smith. And we'll talk more about some of the cool stuff they've got going on this month here in a little bit on Ruscin and Zach. So stick around for that. 877-377-6963 is how you can get in touch with us here on the program. The Mercy Fort Smith Birdies for Babies Golf Classic is coming up May 12th at Hardscrabble Country Club. 4-person scramble features morning and afternoon tee times, and all the proceeds benefit maternal child services and the Level 3A NICU, helping keep families close to home. Get all the details at mercyhealthfoundation.net/birdies for babies or call 314-1133. mercyhealthfoundation.net/birdies for babies. Ruscin and Zach live at Wheeler Power Sports. We'll be back.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
Mother's Day and graduation weekend are here. Make it unforgettable with Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville. Serve up gourmet burgers and sausages, fresh kebabs, and premium upper choice and prime beef, from tender fillets to juicy chicken breasts and slow roasted prime rib. Start strong with Richard's famous dips, then round out your meal with home-style sides and sweet apple pie. Make it easy, make it delicious, make it Richard's. Located 1 block east of College in Rolling Hills at 3042 North Market Avenue and online at richardscountrymeatmarket.com.
Stained. And Breaking Benjamin. Awaken the Fallen Tour. Saturday, May 3rd, the Walmart Amp in Northwest Arkansas with special guests Wage War and Lakeview. Tickets on sale now at amptickets.com. Don't miss Stained and Breaking Benjamin.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
Texting enrolls you in recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T.
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text BODY to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast, absolutely free. Text BODY to 321-321. That's BODY to 321-321.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruscin Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell.
Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. The storms have came to an end. You might still have some lingering showers as we get into the afternoon hours, but what you're going to notice more than anything is the big cool down that is headed our way. By lunchtime, we're only in the mid 60s before we top out in the upper 60s to low 70s. Get ready for a big cool down as you head out the door to start your Saturday morning. We'll have sunshine returning, but temperature is going to be staying below average all weekend long. With your Get Ready weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. Have a great day.
ESPN 99.5. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
That's you. Oh, yeah, that's me. Ruscin and Zach has been streamed in 158 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands. Yesterday, we were streamed in Destruction Island, Washington. You want to stream it too? It's at thatline.com. Go with them, Google Play, Alexa, things, say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Hell, we'll send Hollywood this week. Or you get us on the now running like a North Korean car, Hit That Line Now app.
Hollywood is back with us here. We're at Wheeler Power Sports in Fort Smith, right here North 11th Street. Fort Smith.
He wants to answer the poll questions.
He does.
You want to do that
you're
now?
familiar with the program.
I am.
Okay, all
I'm
right.
Very familiar.
Well,
Awesome.
all we can do is apologize.
That's right.
So you want to go through the poll questions?
Let's go through
all
the
right.
poll questions.
So let's start at the beginning because that's the best place to start. It's Friday. Does Texas baseball suck?
Yes.
Nope.
84.7% of people said yes. There's 15% of people running around there says that it doesn't. It doesn't suck.
They just lost 9-0.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. They did.
Couldn't win away.
True or false? For the people that send voice notes, like for texts, it's a voice note, not a podcast.
I send voice notes sometimes. Sometimes, the voice note is just better than
but
than sending the
how
video.
long? I got a 4-minute voice note yesterday. That is excessive.
That might be a little bit, but sometimes a video doesn't do it justice. You need to have the voice note.
I'm done with him.
Better than a text.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
Did you know that when someone tells you to hold your horses, they're actually telling you to be stable?
I did not know that.
Yeah, see, 65.6% of people didn't know that either. And Bill eats popcorn with a spoon. Is that weird?
Yeah, no, that's weird. I'm not proud of the cereal with a fork either, but popcorn with a spoon. Is this like every time he eats popcorn?
No. You're not getting, number one, you're not getting context. It's because I was doing the white cheddar, the cheddar popcorn. It gets filthy. Your hands get filthy. I've done it. It's a new trait. I've done it lately.
You have a washer and dryer, correct?
Here's the other thing I've learned in all my years of radio. You, sir, are the client. You are correct.
Right.
Well done, Bill. Well done.
That's right.
Very well done.
I mean, I'm just saying, like I eat the same popcorn, but I don't eat it with a spoon. I eat it with my hands.
But you've eaten cereal with a fork.
I have eaten cereal with a fork. Not my proudest moment in life.
You know what? Sometimes we're all in a desperate state. I ate cereal out of a helmet. I mean, it's fine. Both dishes were dirty. Didn't want to do anything.
We all got to do what we got to do to get through the day.
Oh
right?
yeah. Well, what? Hang on.
What?
He lives behind a gated. He lives behind a gate.
Oh sure.
What hardships have you gone through? Bill's eating popcorn.
I
with
ate
a
pie
spoon?
off the floor that one time.
Yeah, that's
Remember
true.
that?
Yeah. He dropped some peanut butter pie on the floor and then proceeded to eat
Picked it up and ate it.
5-second rule.
Yes, exactly.
Now his dogs drag their butt on the
not that
floor.
part of the floor. Not that part of the floor.
You bet. They've never dragged
No,
their butt.
they've
Never.
Never.
Not once in their life
No.
would those dogs drag their butt on that part of the floor.
No, they would never do that. And it was clean at the time. So
The floor.
yeah, the floor was clean.
Did you wipe the floor down?
I gave it a once over and said, you know what, this
And
floor is
then
clean enough to eat off of.
And then drop the pie on the floor.
Well, the pie was on the floor, and I looked at it and I assessed the situation, and I said, you know what, this floor is clean enough to eat off of.
No,
So
I think what you did was you saw the pie on the floor, a tear rolled
after
down
I
your cheek.
cried out in
Yeah,
agony, my God, what happened to me?
Right.
It's the reaction.
Oh, what was that?
Well, we got some-
now. Can you like with a parent and a child when they hear their child scream, they know it's their child. If somebody revs their bike, can you tell me what kind of bike that is?
Most of the time.
Wow,
Really?
that's good.
Okay,
That's pretty good.
I like that. That we may have to play that game later.
Yeah, we need to.
Like that bike that just revved, that was a GSXR.
More information.
It's a Suzuki's inline 4. I don't know, that one I think was a 600. You can usually tell the difference between the 600s and the 700s.
Just out of curiosity,
Wow.
when you're out, at the bars and restaurant type places, does that impress the ladies that you can?
Well, I mean, I look over to my girlfriend and I'm like, you know what bike that was? And she's like, no, but I bet you're going to tell me. And so then I tell her and she's like, yeah, I still have no idea. So
Yeah, she's looking at you going, no, and I don't care.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much one of those.
Hollywood's a man who is running all the social media and everything you see on social media, including TikTok.
Including
here at Wheeler
TikTok.
Power
Now, do you
Sports.
appear in the TikToks? Or
I
do you
do appear in the TikToks. It's the same videos that we post on the Facebook and everything, just on TikTok.
Now, do some of the Gen Xers around here kind of look at you weird when you're doing your TikToks?
No, I've had a couple people. Actually, I've formed a bit of a crowd one time while shooting a video. But yeah, that's about it.
Who hasn't?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why they call me Hollywood, because I bring the people.
That's right.
Oh,
There you
wow.
go.
You need to get
Hollywood Fonzarelli.
You need to get a T-shirt that says "I'm Hollywood. I bring the people."
Yep, I should.
I'm Hollywood on the back. I bring
the people. Yeah,
That's
Yep.
right.
absolutely.
It's a big month here too. At Wheeler Power Sports, you guys have I guess in addition to this weekend with the Steel Horse Rally, in a couple weekends you're having your big anniversary open house, right?
Yep. Big 58th anniversary. It's going to be kind of like this, except for hopefully we're having a bunch of people test drive bikes instead of just window shopping.
No,
yeah.
No, test driving a car is easy. Test drive on a bike's totally different. Do you go with them?
No, we don't go with them. We have trackers in the bikes, kind of like they do at car places. So I mean, if you were to take off,
that's information I didn't have.
We know where they are, but yeah, no.
I just didn't know if
Are you watching them on the phone or something when they take off?
I mean, I'm not watching them on the phone. Somebody else might be, but not me.
Somebody is. Okay.
I'm just curious how that worked. Do you hop on the back and hold on for dear life?
I have been on the back of motorcycles, and it is scary.
Yeah.
But I trust the driver. The driver.
I'd say that too.
Yeah. There's what's this Wheeler 5K motorcycle challenge you guys have going on here?
All right, so you come sign up at our parts counter.
Right over there.
Yep. We'll jot down your bike, your mileage, your name, all that fun stuff, and as long as you make 3 check-ins before our other open house in September, as long as you've ridden 5K miles, done the 3 check-ins, you get a gift card and a T-shirt, and then the top 3 riders get more money in gift cards, T-shirt, and trophies.
Wow.
Nice.
All right.
So come by and sign up.
Yeah, come by here and go back to the parts counter and get all the information on that. So
and it's not just the bikes; you've got all the accessories to go with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No,
everything you could possibly need.
Anything that you need, if we don't have it here, we can order it for you for sure.
See, I like that.
Yeah.
That's customer service right there.
Customer service. They got the answers.
Got
all the stuff that you need.
And Derek's going for a test ride.
Yeah.
What? I say go for it.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you crash through it, you own it.
Just when you break it, you buy it, right?
I would.
That's how that works.
I wouldn't let him
Yeah.
anywhere near it. I would not let him in.
Yeah. What is that?
Do you have like one of those coin-operated ones where he can go out and just kind of ride it like it's a pony?
We don't.
I don't have a valid endorsement. I don't think.
What does that mean?
Motorcycle.
You have to motorcycle license.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have one of those. I don't even have the real ID.
Well, you better get on that.
Why?
That's next week.
I don't care. Where am I going?
Oh, that's right.
I got nowhere to go.
All right. Never mind then.
Yeah.
You just live your life.
Yeah, I'm living my
live
truth.
your life,
Right.
man. All right. Wheeler Power Sports here in Fort Smith on North 11th, 901 North 11th Street. You can see our grocery getting vehicle out front amongst all the cool vehicles.
Yeah.
You've got
There's
ours.
a lot of cool stuff outside. The grocery
and one Buick. That's us. Yes. It's a Buick out there. That's ours. That's ours.
a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah. That's right. One of these things is not like the other. Well, you got all the side-by-sides out there, and then, ours.
Man, I was at a traffic light. It was a 4-way stop. I don't even know which direction I was. And I feel so dumb sitting in that thing sometimes because people are staring at you, and they're like, which one's he? That's Ty. No, it's embarrassing.
Yeah. Yeah, it is sometimes. All right. Hollywood, thank you, sir. We'll talk to you again here in a little bit. Hollywood's here till we're here, so So we leave early. He gets to leave early.
Yeah,
That's how that works.
you call your shot here, and we'll definitely leave early. Do you have any Vespas that Derek might be able to ride?
I do not. No.
Oh, now we do have a question here. What's age appropriate to start shopping for a three wheel motorcycle?
Let's see. My stepdad is 41, and he's looking for one. So
okay, there you go.
We'll say 40.
BE wants to know where you put the trackers. BE, we're not answering that question.
No comment.
They're in there. Trust me, they're in there.
They're in there.
They're in there somewhere.
That's right. They got their eyes on you.
If you see somebody just riding through K. Rogers Park, it's him. He can't stop.
Going around and around and around. Yeah, I don't know how to stop this thing.
Uh-huh.
That's right. All right, we're going to come back here with more live from Wheeler Power Sports in a moment on Ruscin and Zach. You can text us or call us on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline at 877-377-6963. Hey, coming up here on May 31st, it's the first Bentonville Barbecue Festival at the Momentary. Your place.
Yeah, I love the Momentary.
Over 15 of the top barbecue pit masters from across the country. Texas, South Carolina, Kansas City, Georgia, Chicago, and, of course, the best from Arkansas. It's a full day of mouth-watering barbecue, live music, cold drinks, and a lot of good vibes right in the heart of downtown Bentonville. Kids 10 and under get in for free, so you can bring everybody and bring a big appetite. It's the Bentonville Barbecue Festival. Find out more. Get your tickets right now at BentonvilleBBQFestival.com. BentonvilleBBQFestival.com. May 31st, the Saturday, the Momentary. there in downtown Bentonville. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
I'm going to get some burn-ins up there.
Does. Hey, we still got some pizza left.
We do.
And you better get here before Ty does.
That's right. The pizza is going quickly. We are here till 6 o'clock at Wheeler Power Sports in Fort Smith on this turned out to be a nice Friday afternoon
indeed.
here on Ruscin Zach. Baseball in a little while, 6:30 for some of you tonight. Arkansas and Texas, Game 2 here on the radio. They'll start it after 7, but, radio and whatnot. 6:30.
Unselected on ESPN Arkansas station.
And may your station be forever selected. We hope. All right, we're going to keep things going here in a minute. ESPN Arkansas, Ruscin and Zach at Wheeler Power Sports. Don't go anywhere.
It's Friday, May 2nd. I'm Phil Reed. This your 4029 News Update. Today is a severe day. Be sure to download the free 4029 News app and also visit our website, 4029tv.com, to stay weather aware. The city of Decatur says President Trump's 145% tariffs on Chinese goods are impacting upgrades at their wastewater treatment plant. The Square to Square bike ride is happening this weekend. Cyclists will get the chance to ride all the way from Bentonville to Fayetteville. It's part of the 10-year anniversary of the Razorback Greenway. The U.S. Senate has confirmed Arkansas billionaire Warren Stevens as U.S. ambassador to the U.K. From the River Valley to Northwest Arkansas and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for the best live, local, and late-breaking news.
Do you love fireworks? How'd you like to get paid to shoot them? Light up the night and your career with J&M Displays. J&M Displays is hiring part-time fireworks shooters to help shoot shows all across Arkansas, Kansas, Missouri, and Nebraska. You'll get free training, great daily pay, and a front row seat to the action. There's nothing like hearing the crowd cheer after a show you helped create. Get started today. Visit jnmdisplays.com. Click the Join the Team tab and light up your future with J&M.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
This is CJ's Trivia Tuesday, presented by CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers in Fayetteville and Russellville.
And it's delicious.
There must be 50 customers out there. It's unbelievable.
When all you do are burgers, they have to be the best.
You hear that open every Tuesday on the morning rush around 10:45, where we give away a $25 gift card to CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers, which can be used at either the Fayetteville or Russellville location. CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers, when all you do are burgers, they have to be the best.
I'm ready for one of them Butcher Boys.
Yeah, CJ.
I've had a number of surgeries, and frankly, I don't have time to rehab a surgery and an operation at this point in my life. I didn't want to take time off my kids' activities.
That's why former college and pro football player Bobby Carpenter turned to QC Kinetics. We couldn't be happier saving our patients like him from operating rooms and long recoveries.
They will resume like normal activity for me, which is a lot of running. It's a lot of workouts. I've been very, very blessed with how it's been able to hold up.
For so long, patients have accepted surgery as the only solution. But with new technologies, the medical professionals at QC Kinetics use regenerative treatments, your body's own biologics, to help heal and restore knees, hips, shoulders, and backs.
I actually ran into a friend of mine over at our golf course, and he had his knee done. It felt so well. He'd got his shoulder done. He goes, I can't thank you enough. He'd heard the commercial on the air, and so it's feeling great.
Find out how you can avoid surgery and finally get relief. Call QC Kinetics now for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Get ready, Arkansas. The first ever Bentonville Barbecue Festival is firing up on Saturday, May 31st at the Momentary, powered by Product Connection. featuring the best barbecue from Texas, South Carolina, KC, Georgia, Chicago, and locally here in Arkansas, plus over 15 of the top barbecue pitmasters from across the country. That's endless barbecue, live music, cold drinks, and a whole lot of good vibes right in the heart of Bentonville. Kids 10 and under eat free, so bring your appetite and bring your crew. Grab your tickets now and join us for the smokiest, sauciest Saturday of the summer. Visit BentonvilleBBQFestival.com. That's BentonvilleBBQFestival.com.
Mother's Day is coming up fast and you don't want to drop the ball. Show the incredible moms in your life how much you love and appreciate them with a thoughtful gift from Pro Flowers. Ordering takes just minutes, and Pro Flowers' large selection of modern arrangements at affordable prices are sure to make you look like a gift-giving pro. Visit proflowers.com/sports or use the code SPORTS at checkout for $15 off your Mother's Day order. All Pro Flowers orders are backed by our 7-day freshness guarantee, so you can gift easy with Pro Flowers.
Superior Fence and Rail, one of the largest fence companies in the country, is here in Northwest Arkansas. Superior Fence and Rail can custom chain link, wood, or vinyl fencing. Superior Fence can custom install ornamental iron fencing with powered automatic gates with access control. 12 months, same as cash financing, is available. And Superior Fence and Rail warranties all of their work. Superior Fence and Rail, 479-439-1096. 479-439-1096. Or go online to superiorfenceandrail.com.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
We are back here on Ruskin and Zach. 877-377-6963 here live at Wheeler Power Sports. Apparently you drove by Cecil's shop.
I did?
Slowly, he said in the YouTube comments.
Well, that's not very... Yeah, I probably did. Probably did.
Something about that car. It makes you want to slow down.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah. It's
That's right.
What, Cecil said that?
He said it in a YouTube comment on our screen.
Okay.
He's watching this.
Why?
I don't know.
Cecil, you're better than this,
He's
man.
watching this.
You're better. Yeah, I kind of took the long way in, I guess. I had lunch down here with a buddy of mine and just kind of took the scenic route in.
Yeah, you like to see what's going on.
Yeah.
See, get a feel for the town, all that sort of stuff, right?
Like it took me a second, but we're like 3 minutes from Ty's house.
Okay. All right.
So if you want to go, I think
that guy from Spa City Chris going to reveal his address too, like he did Pittman's? You're going to dox Ty like he did Pittman the other day?
I know where he hides the key. So
under the doormat.
No,
like everybody else.
There's a frog out front.
Oh,
it's right in the frog's mouth.
Froggy?
Does Daddy love Froggy? Froggy loves his daddy. Bill, that's
Blazing Saddles. See, the movie game still works.
Yes,
because Bill doesn't watch movies.
That's correct. So this absolutely works.
We're in business now.
Yeah,
we're cooking now.
You know what? That's made me a happy kid. That's made me happy.
There you go. Let's see here. Dr. K has texted in. Now, Dr. K is a Texas fan, and he has this to say to the 16% that say Texas did not suck on our poll question. Dr. K says, I'm the official Texas fan, and even I said they sucked. So who could argue with him?
Wait, who made him official?
Well, he's the only one.
Is he like Facebook official?
He declared it himself. You know?
Okay.
If you say something enough in this day and age, then that's the way it is.
Does he have the little blue check?
Yeah.
Has he been verified?
Would it be an orange check if it's a Texas super fan?
And upside down.
And upside down. Yeah. Somebody came up with an alternative to this. It's the hands of Hook'em Horns upside down, not the Longhorn logo. That way, they don't get any of the money.
Okay.
And then you get your flag and you get to, do the horns down thing. That's a good compromise.
It's a childish way to respond to them, but hey, Whatever makes you happy.
Oh, this whole weekend is about hating them more than it is rooting for your team. That's what every Texas game ever is all about them, not you.
Okay.
It's kind of creepy in a way, but that's the way it is. I just, I've seen this for a long time. That's the way it is. It's more about them than you.
And it's not just Arkansas that just loses their minds when Texas comes down. Oklahoma fans are the same way.
Is it more about Texas than Oklahoma for Oklahoma fans?
Of course it is.
Okay. So this
they realize they're Oklahoma.
Well, this is the closest thing Arkansas has to a rival. So this is why, it kind of stands out.
It's also the closest thing Oklahoma has to a rival. Well, I guess Oklahoma State, but they don't play them anymore.
Not in football anymore. They're not doing that anymore. But do you think, I guess it's true, Ohio State hates Michigan more than they love themselves, right? I think that's right.
Yeah.
That's how that works. Like
same,
you hate USC more than you love Notre Dame.
That is true.
See?
I
Okay.
absolutely detest
Figured it out.
everything about the University of
So
Southern California.
85% of being a fan is just hating things?
That's correct.
And 15% is cheering for your team.
100%.
Got it. All right. Makes sense to me. There it is. It all makes sense now.
Yeah, that's fandom. It's not about the winning, it's about your rival losing.
It's about others feeling pain.
And then being able to go to a message board and point it out.
Right. That's true. Yes. Or any other online platform.
Yeah. Even if it's
Twitch,
Twitter,
whatever.
Twitch,
That's right.
I don't know.
And I think real quick, we can all agree it's not just, I think everybody agrees on this. It's not just any university in Ohio. It's the university in Ohio.
They are university. Yep.
They are America's arrogant uncle.
Absolutely hate that phrase.
Okay.
Arrogant uncle?
Yeah. Everybody's got an uncle. That's still wearing gold chains, got his hair slicked back, comes to Thanksgiving smelling of just awful cologne. We all got, right?
I don't know.
Or is that just me?
That's you.
Okay.
Is that the guy that's mobbed up?
Okay, first of all, that's my mom's. How do I put this?
Answer the question.
I am. I'm trying to figure out how to answer it so that I'm clear.
So you don't end up in jail or at the bottom of the river around here?
That particular his name's Pete.
You ever need anything, Zach? You just call me.
Go outside the family. He is married to my mother's cousins.
He's married to multiple cousins?
Yes, they're twins.
Oh, you got a 2-for-1 deal?
He did.
Like at the Derby, you get 1 and 1A, you get the entry?
He lives on a boat in Miami.
Cannot call them 1 and 1A.
What? It's like the entry at the track.
Oh, he's got a favorite. He has to, right? The old uncle is wearing Brute cologne, according to your dad, who I will be willing to bet dollars to donuts has worn or still has a bottle of either Stetson or a Brute.
I only remember him having Polo and Aramis. That's all I remember.
Wow.
Yeah.
Aramis.
And I stole the Polo, so he had Aramis.
Yeah. Does he know you stole the Polo?
I don't know.
He does now.
Like I stole the stereo for him to build a radio station with.
What?
I stole the stereo. Like the in-house, like the console stereo. I took it.
Got to have a transmitter, man.
Yeah, I hooked all my stuff to it. Yeah. Get the mic working, get the whole thing. Of course. Mix 96.
No, I'm
96 Days of Summer.
KMIX.
Cersei.
Now Porter is claiming your dad wears Aqua Velva.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so, or you don't
now,
know?
Both my grandpas, I think, were Old Spice men.
Of course.
They had that white bottle.
White bottle,
yeah. They were Old Spice men. So yeah, that's I've never worn Old Spice. What age do you get? We just asked, what age do you get on a 3-wheel motor? What age do you wear Old Spice? 50? 45?
No.
60?
Yeah.
60? Okay.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Was that a little too close to the base?
That one landed a little close. Little close.
That one shook the windows.
Hey, what's wrong with your car, Russell? Jamie's dad in the 70s wore Brute. And it's B-R-U-T, not B-R-U-T.
Yeah, there's no E, but autocorrect may have got him there.
Nice for P.
The autocorrect, I was talking about this with somebody yesterday. I can't remember. Maybe my wife. So we are getting more and more into this, like, hey, write me an email, do this. And yet autocorrect and Siri are getting worse.
Yeah.
With every update, they're worse.
It's not. It's that they don't understand or can't translate accents. Like if you've got a real Southern accent, you cannot. You will struggle with Siri and Alexa. Alexa in particular. If you've got a northern accent, if you're from the Bronx, you're probably going to struggle with Siri.
Well, I struggle with Siri, and I don't like that they don't answer the question. It just says, here are a list of articles. I don't want a list of articles. Tell me the answer.
See,
I'm asking you a question.
I'm with Ruscin on this. I think it's more censorship than accent.
Ooh,
okay,
maybe.
Here's a good question.
The autocorrect on the latest couple has never been worse. Never been worse on these phones. It's terrible.
Tyler's from South Korea with a question for you. Young Ruscin sure was motivated. What happened?
Well, life beats you down. You do all this work for all this little money, and you're just like, what is the point at some point? That's what happens. Yeah. That's right. Hold on. Titus, this is a sentence.
Wow. Go ahead, read it.
Titus.
Read it.
All right, I got to read this.
Read it.
There's a lot to unpack here. This is Titus texting in on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. I've had interest in and gotten a little bit deep into the fragrance world.
This is how movies start. Yep, that's me. Go on.
Basically, the only reason old men use old men cologne is because when they were younger, that's all there was.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is, as we get older, we will never use the old man cologne.
I like the sentence. So I've had interest in and gotten a little bit deep into the fragrance world. No, sir, you've taken a bite of that. That's yours. Yeah, it's no give backs on that, sir. I don't want to eat your pizza.
Yeah, you bit into it. It's yours.
It's all yours, man. Lick it. Make it yours.
Oh, man. All right, the fragrance world. Titus is our fragrance guy.
Jamie,
does he work at the counter at like Dillard's or something?
I don't know, but that is
Sephora. There you go. Do they have men that I've never seen a man work the fragrance counter anywhere? Is that a thing? No. All right, never mind. What?
Nothing.
You've never seen a man work the fragrance counter at a? I mean, like he's not like cruising for women. Like he's the behind the counter going, "Would you like to try this one?"
All right, let's see if Derek can wiggle out of this one.
There's nothing to wiggle out of. I've never seen that before.
Never seen him, huh?
That's right. Always a woman.
Man.
You go over to Belk, and there's the fragrance counter, and
with Jeremy Sprinkle.
Is there anything I can take out for you? Let's see here. Caleb with the story of the day that you were talking about earlier. A road rager in Pennsylvania was so mad she went 10-200 on the hood of someone else's car. And apparently you can't do that.
No. And there were some complicating issues. She must have had Ty's bubble gut when she did that.
You watched this?
Yes, I saw the video. And I don't want to see the video ever again.
No.
That is a video that I could do without. But she's been arrested. She got, apparently there was some sort of altercation. She got out of her car. She was in the lead car, walked back, and did the squat right there on the hood, and it was not solid.
44-year-old Christina Solometto is
correct.
facing charges of indecent exposure, disorderly conduct, criminal mischief, and depositing waste on the highway.
There it is.
Which you can't do.
You can't do that.
This is all according to TMZ.
Can't do it.
You cannot do that.
They had a video of her getting cuffed and stuffed.
As I get better with the system, I would have some Beastie Boys yelled, "Stick 'em up and let two fly" at the ready. I'm having a moment back here by myself.
Okay, we're getting there, but the video is disturbing.
How out of your mind do you have to be that you're so blinded with rage that the response is, "I'm taking a dump on this."
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, and you are out of your mind.
Yeah. You got separated.
I will
from
yell. I will flip off. I will do both at the same time. I've never thought, you know what? We know what I'm going to do.
I got to be honest.
Go crap on that car.
In any situation, I've never thought I'm going to drop trow and drop
No,
two.
me either.
No.
I've never been that agitated. I've been agitated, but not enough to go and go number two on someone's car.
Didn't Zach deposit waste on the highway? No, sir. No, it was on an exit, and no.
Yeah. Exit 83.
Exit 83.
Which is not West Fork or whatever.
Good point. BE is reminding us it is illegal to 10-100. It is 10-200 is perfectly legal.
Right. It might be an emergency. Well, she's in trouble for it. And I'm sure maybe her lawyers will use that as their defense. Hey, it's perfectly legal. She had to go. And she was very agitated. She has a condition. She had to go.
Yeah, and we're getting, we learned this when we talked about exit peeing. 10-200's okay in an emergency. This was not an emergency. This was an assault.
Blind rage.
Yeah, if she dropped a trowel on the side of the road, she probably would have been okay. But she did it on the hood of this person's car.
I can't imagine. I've never been mad enough to do that to anybody. Congratulations to her on achieving a level of fury that few will ever know. That's crazy.
Your dad's texting.
Yeah.
You also cannot take a toozy in a public campsite at a Corps of Engineers lake. Turns out you get a bologna sandwich, moon pie, and milk.
Okay, let me explain the second part of that. My dad knows a man who was or still is, I don't know if he's retired or not, a U.S. Marshal. And the U.S. Marshal, Fort Smith, U.S. Marshals were started here in Fort Smith. He was very proud to tell us that when he was on a prisoner transport, the prisoners would get a bologna sandwich, a granola bar, and a glass of milk. That's all they got.
Okay.
So that's kind of stuck around
Now,
the family all these years.
Can you address the first part?
I don't know about the campsite. I've never been camping with the man, so I don't know. This was before me.
Well, this is back when he was just out there. This is when he was
out there on the loose.
Right.
That's right. Exactly.
Looking like Bob Ross.
That's right.
God, he looked like. I want y'all to understand. His dad looked like Bob Ross. Had the curly hair,
70s,
the glasses.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes. And then in the 80s, he looked like me. It was really. There's a picture of him sitting at a dinner table in my grandparents' house, and you're like, who is that? It's him. It's not me. It's him. It's uncanny.
Do you think
we don't need a paternity
test? Did he go through a Miami Vice phase where he had like the pastel colored jacket?
No, he skipped over that.
Did he ever roll up his jacket sleeves or
anything?
anything?
He skipped over that. He did go through a Pat Riley phase in the early 90s where he was slicking his hair back.
Okay, I'm listening. Go ahead.
He did. And then he went the other way. He was slick back hair.
Pat Riley?
And then he went like one guard all over. He went total like Buzz.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He went wait. He went from the Pat Riley phase to like Gomer Pyle, USMC?
That's right. Shazam! Yes, just like that.
Wow.
He did. Yeah, he did. It was jarring.
Oh, I bet. I bet it was.
That's right.
Do you think he was doing it on purpose, or was he trying to make a statement? Was it a cry for help?
If I'm being totally honest, which is all I know to do, there was some gray showing up. So I don't think he liked that.
Yeah.
So he went 2 guard all over or whatever it was, 3 all over.
Right.
And, yeah, that's right.
Now
low maintenance. He called it. He called it low maintenance.
Boy, he's just got a phrase or a reason for everything, doesn't he? Would you be willing to do the Bob Ross hair?
I mean, no.
Well, you crossed the finish line. What do you care?
What kind of chemicals? What is involved in making that happen every week
idea.
to get it all the way out? Like that's.
We could get your hair permed now.
You know, he hated that.
What?
Bob Ross?
Why?
Well, he didn't want to do it that way, but it became like his
I
trademark.
thought you were talking about your dad.
No. Bob Ross hated the fro, but it became synonymous with him, so he had to keep doing it. But he didn't want to do it. Many people don't know that about him. He also got cheated out of all his money, but that's a whole other thing.
That's a whole other thing. JB, go take a lap.
What'd he say?
You don't want that. It's just JB, go take a lap. And don't, you know what? Just keep running. I'll let you know when to stop.
That's a little bit like what Spalding did in Caddyshack with the sunroof.
Yeah, he did.
All right. Well, it's time to pause here on Ruscin and Zach, live from Wheeler Power Sports in Fort Smith here today on this Friday. This is ESPN Arkansas. Let me tell you about the Lindbergh team and some of the great stuff they've been up to. A family in Rogers, a growing family needed more space, and they needed to sell quickly. So this family from Rogers moved out of their starter home with their expanding family. They needed more space, but they worried about the timing. Could they sell their current home quickly enough and make their upsizing plans work? That's when they called Tara Lindbergh. Understanding the urgency, Tara immediately put her expertise to work. She helped them prepare their home to showcase its best features, implement her proven marketing strategy, and leverage her network of potential buyers. The results spoke for themselves within just 1 week of deciding to sell. This family in Rogers was under contract. Here's what you do. You go to lindberghteam.com and you click on Home Estimate. You can find out in seconds what your home is worth from the experts at the Lindbergh team. You know, they've sold over $1 billion in real estate. You can get the cash offer in 72 hours or use Tara's high-octane marketing, and you can sell your home maybe for thousands over asking price. So Get started there. The agent I would trust if I was selling my home, Tara Limbird. LimbIrdTeam.com, LIMBIRD. LimbIrdTeam.com or Google Limbird Real Estate Group for the over 1,000 5-star reviews. LimbIrdTeam.com.
Your newest bad habit continues next. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app. Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
Sandy White Perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse.
Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Taco Bell brought back crispy chicken nuggets, and I can't believe how good they are.
Why can't you believe it?
Because you're Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
Yeah, but a taco place can do nuggets, right?
Yeah, the Hidden Valley Fire Ranch is awesome.
Okay, they're good, but we're not a chicken place.
When did you guys become a chicken place?
Chicken? Can't a taco place do good nuggets? Are we not allowed to do both?
What do you mean?
You think it's cool to do both, right? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are they okay?
I don't think so.
We're totally a taco place that's a chicken place that's also a taco place.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Take that all day. I need to sit though.
Finally make a putt. Let's go tap in pars.
Golf is back. Shop polos, hoodies, and Q-zips at rowback.com.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
It's time to head to the track as the first leg of the Triple Crown, the Kentucky Derby, is here. BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for all your Kentucky Derby info and sports betting action. With the largest selection of odds on everything from the NBA and NHL playoffs to the MLB and UFC and boxing, BetOnline has you covered for all your online wagering information. In between games, head over to the BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home,
what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Prescription products require completion of an online consultation with an independent healthcare provider and are only available if prescribed. Subscription required. Additional restrictions apply. See website for more details and safety information.
Is Cialis Daily really better than Viagra?
If you like spontaneity, the answer is yes. So when the mood strikes, you're ready to go.
I felt like a young man again. My wife is definitely much happier.
When you take it, you're ready to go.
Does Cialis Daily last longer than Viagra?
Guys are raving that their results last even longer.
My partner thinks that I am a rock star.
Because it is effective, I say I'm on a second honeymoon.
It's literally life-changing.
Are 30-day sample packs available?
You can now access a 30-day sample pack at TryRexMD.com with generics if appropriate. Online approval at TryRexMD.com is simple, with medication delivered direct to your door. There's no copay, no doctor office visit, and your shipping is always free. Visit TryRexMD.com to get your sample pack. That's TryRexMD.com.
Walk-Ons is always a win, whether it's for a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner. Walk-Ons has you covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into their mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp, plus fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location in Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, and Little Rock, or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
Meteorologist Melissa Hall. The storms have came to an end. You might still have some lingering showers as we get into the afternoon hours, but what you're going to notice more than anything is the big cool down that is headed our way. By lunchtime, we're only in the mid 60s before we top out in the upper 60s to low 70s. Get ready for a big cool down as you head out the door to start your Saturday morning. We'll have sunshine returning, but temperature is going to be staying below average all weekend long. With your Get Ready weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. Have a great day.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin Zach.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because there was nowhere to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Errolman that Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want to be seated in the Good Chair. Wasn't much of a game last night out at Baum Stadium. Texas fell 9-0 to Arkansas in game one of a three-game set. The Razorbacks will look to win the series tonight. Game two is at 7 p.m. tonight. We're on the air at 6:30 with the Dugout Show. You can hear it on selected ESPN Arkansas stations, and, of course, may your station be selected.
Now, traffic.
All right, we got a developing situation. East side of the state, Ryan's texted, and he starts it off with, I'm dead serious, which means we have to take it seriously.
Yeah, we do.
He says there is a pack. I'd like to read, I don't know how many a pack is, but it's more than one. A pack of stray dogs.
I think it's more than two.
I think it is. Yeah. There's a pack of stray dogs. Mile marker 21 between Truman and the Pay Me Way exits. If you crackheads out here lost your dogs, come and get them. It's on I-55. A pack of stray dogs on the loose in East Arkansas.
All right.
There you go. All right.
Beat Bolo.
Yeah.
Bolo for the stray dogs.
Bolo for the stray dogs. And I'm quoting Ryan, if you crackheads lost your dog, please come get them. Your Ruscin Zach X polls brought to you by absolutely no one. Bill eats popcorn with a spoon. Is that weird? 95% of you say yes. I'd like to talk to Bill. Take solace in the fact that 5% say that's perfectly normal.
Right.
Again, I would prefer some context in the question, but
we don't deal in context here. We deal in just straight facts. Did you know that when someone tells you to hold your horses, they are actually telling you to be stable? 66.3% of you said no. For those animals that send voice notes, it's a voice note, not a podcast. True or false? 91.6% of you said true. I think the proper length of a voice note is about 15 seconds. If you can't say it in 15 seconds, you can text or call.
Yeah, call us a better way for a long form thing.
Exactly. I reserve the right to say no.
Are they going to make phones in like 20 years that don't call? They only text or you can send voice note. You can't even call someone.
Yeah, now we can't talk to it. No, well, then you couldn't get emergency services.
It's probably the least used feature on a phone, though, is the actual phone
But
part.
think about this. So you're a big eater.
Thank you.
So you've ordered something on the Shador Dash.
Yes.
And Shador is bringing
He'll be working there in 20 years.
Shador Dash will definitely be working there. Shador is bringing you your food, and he can't find you.
Oh, yeah.
So what do? You call him.
Or he calls you.
So Shador Dash.
He wants that $1.50 tip.
That's
so he
exactly
really...
right. It is Friday. Does Texas baseball suck? 84.2% of you said yes.
So 16% say they don't suck. It's going up.
Yeah. 15.8% say.
What's wrong with y'all?
Yeah, it's a character flaw. Anyway, those are your Ruscin and Zach polls. Go grab ass.
Okay, we will. Thank you.
Miserable jerk sounds like a bunch of bums lost their dogs. Speaking of which, bum of the week coming up in 30 minutes.
5 o'clock.
Yep.
Bum of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Get yours in now on the and text them in and all that stuff.
JM with a really good question: are the dogs trying to take over major cities now? Well, no, they're out near Truman. Relax.
You start out there.
Well, the Australians lost to a bunch of emus, so yeah, why not?
That's right.
Gavin says a pack of stray dogs can only be wrangled by a crackhead. Okay, good to know. Anyway, so if you're out in East Arkansas on I-55 near the Truman area, the bedroom communities of Truman, please.
Yes, all
be
of
on the lookout for a pack of stray dogs.
Truman is going into town when you're.
Hacker says that Texas took Arkansas for granted last night. I don't know that applies.
Well, they clearly haven't played anybody yet because they played Arkansas, and we saw what happened.
Can you take someone for granted in a sporting competition?
What, like they thought they could roll their helmets out there and win?
I guess.
See, I think that's disrespectful to Zach Root when you say something like that. That guy had a hell of a game.
He did.
Oh no, he did.
And I mean, that's why Texas looked foolish was because Zach Root was out there.
Zach Root got out there and shoved. He did.
That's right. Exactly. It had nothing to do with Texas. Everything to do with Denny, 33 in red out there.
Denny with a terrific observation. What does Friday have to do with Texas sucking? They suck 24/7, 365.
That's right.
Thank you, Denny. Thank you for being reasonable, Denny.
Yep.
From Tulsa.
We need one of those old analog clocks.
Yep.
And then it says Texas sucks, and then it just has the time on it.
It's just going roundy round.
That's right. That's what we need. Get one of those. We'll acquire that.
Sure.
Yeah. In our next budget meeting, we'll work on that.
Budget meeting.
We'll work on that.
Have a budget.
All right, we got to hit a break here. We're going to talk to Hollywood again here in a minute, and see about all the cool stuff going on here at Wheeler Power Sports. It is Steel Horse Rally weekend here in Fort Smith, and there have been a lot of people here checking out the inventory here at Wheeler Power Sports. So we're going to talk about that when we come back here in just a minute. So stick right where you are. Remember, it is we're getting into the big weekend, of course. And if you get arrested on, say, a Thursday, you're not seeing a judge until at least Monday. If you find yourself on the wrong side of the law, and if your weekend consists of a free ride from the boys in blue and 3 hots and a cot in the county jail, call Jackie Mock at Mock Legal Solutions to help you get out of the jam. Here's the number you need, 479-769-1505. So protect your rights and help you navigate the criminal justice system for a low, flat fee. MockLegalSolutions.com. Real advice, reasonable price.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years. This is the Morning Rush with Ty Richardson and Tommy Kraft.
But there's so much to do here in Arkansas, like going to Gaston's or hanging out.
What a segue, man. Them broadcasting lessons I'm paying for are finally paying off.
Gavin said that you could just trade me for half a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Yeah, give me the pickles on that half, but the Chick-fil-A sauce will go with it as well.
Weekdays from 9 to 11, only on ESPN 99.5 and hitthatline.com.
What happens when you partner with a true real estate professional in a competitive market? Madison had lived in her Springdale home for years, but it was time for a change. As she prepared to list her property, she wondered if she'd find the right real estate partner to maximize her home's potential in today's market. The answer came when she connected with Tara Limbird and the Limbird Real Estate Group. Their expertise in the local market and strategic approach to marketing her property made all the difference. Within days of listing, showings filled the calendar as interested buyers lined up to view the home. The Limbird team's professional guidance turned this interest into multiple competitive offers, ultimately resulting in Madison accepting a deal that exceeded her list price. Tara's home selling strategy, coupled with her incredible marketing, is so successful that she has homes selling for thousands over asking. That's why I would trust Tara Limbird if I was selling my home. So find out all about it at LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD. LimbirdTeam.com. LimbirdTeam.com.
Breaking Benjamin. Breaking the Fallen Tour. Saturday, May 3rd. The Walmart Amp in Northwest Arkansas with special guests Wage War and Lakeview. Tickets on sale now at amptickets.com. Don't miss Stained and Breaking Benjamin.
Adam Schefter here for Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN. Are you ready for the NFL season? The schedule release is coming, and we know the best place to get your tickets this year. My friends at Vivid Seats. They're seriously legit, and you earn rewards on every purchase. That's basically free football games. When that schedule hits, don't wait around. For the best selection and all the great deals, head to vividseats.com or download the app and lock in your game days now.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
Do you love fireworks? How'd you like to get paid to shoot them? Light up the night and your career with J&M Displays. J&M Displays is hiring part-time fireworks shooters to help shoot shows all across Arkansas, Kansas, Missouri, and Nebraska. You'll get free training, great daily pay, and a front row seat to the action. There's nothing like hearing the crowd cheer after a show you helped create. Get started today. Visit jnmdisplays.com. Click the Join the Team tab and light up your future with J&M.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call Sean Garrison in Rogers and Griggs Covington in Farmington.
Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that sign. It looks like one of those that Sign Studio made.
Well, that's because it probably is. Hi, I'm Matt Reese, COO of Sign Studio. Don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. From interior and exterior signage to business cards, banners, and promotional items, Sign Studio can help take your business to the next level. We're passionate about helping you grow your brand. Our in-house design and production team allows for quick turnaround, and we have multiple locations to serve all of your Northwest Arkansas signage needs. Follow us online or call 479-250-4844.
ESPN 99.5. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
You make me sick.
You know, Steve made the trip down here. Look at that.
Yeah, it's a big day.
I mean,
Big day.
damn it.
Oh, yeah. He's happy today. The Knicks won.
We're all happy today.
Oh,
the
it's a
Knicks
great
won.
day.
I love
Jalen
it.
Brunson.
Yes.
40 piece.
Made the trip. Wasn't
did.
at the scorers table
He
at the
was
Garden.
allowed to check in Detroit and
Look what happened.
Win the ball game for
Right.
the Knicks. We're here at Wheeler Power Sports in Fort Smith today. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Have you ever accidentally shot yourself?
Look, another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
One more Neutrogena tantrum out of you, and you're getting the gate, bud. Try me.
Woo pig.
There you go.
What a great show. What a great show.
We're here at Wheeler Power Sports. We've got Hollywood with us here, or one.
Now,
take.
is that one L or two?
What's Holywood?
Yeah.
Holly
You
is
don't
2
need-
L's.
Look, it's 2025. I can't spell anything anymore. I don't know what anything means, so I ask.
Yeah, and
It'd
the
be
phone
2 L's.
It'd be
2
2
L's.
L's. Okay,
The
good.
phone
Good to
can't
know.
spell it right either here. You guys are you guys seem to be having a lot of stuff going on out here. A lot of activity today here.
Oh yeah, we've had a bunch of people come in. We've actually sold
So
some.
we're selling a bike right now.
We are currently selling a bike. Currently
Nice.
In
Now, question: when they sell a bike that's here on the showroom floor, do you put like a big bow on it? How does this work? Do you deliver it to them? Do you just let them drive off?
So usually, if they come in, they're wanting to drive off in it.
Of course.
So we run the paperwork. We take it back to service. We make sure everything's checked up on it all as well, and then we bring it back up here and give them the paper tag and the title and the keys, and off they go.
There you go.
Okay, so get out of here.
Yep.
There you
Okay.
go.
Yeah, I like this.
You own it now. You
Yeah,
paid the money.
it's your problem
yours.
now.
It's
Go.
yours.
Yep.
Is there a color of bike that's more popular than not right now? I see orange, white.
I see Kawasaki,
green.
and I don't see green on that bike over there.
Kawasaki's
green.
Yeah. Yeah, not all Kawasaki's are green.
Kawasaki is green. Ferraris are red. Kawasaki's are green.
Yes. There's not like a specific popular color.
Yeah.
Kawasaki just puts out mainly 3 colors, and then those are the ones you get to pick from.
Okay.
Kawasaki's green. Fords are on the side of the road.
Yep.
I'm kidding.
With a Chevy towing them.
Jeez. There's a saying that my buddies have for that. But no, Kawasaki's are green.
Yep.
All green.
Yep. Green and yellow. Actually, those are
Really? Okay.
Those are the colors.
Okay.
Green, yellow, and sometimes blue.
So big Steel Horse rally. I mean, how big tomorrow is going to be? A huge day, I'd imagine.
Tomorrow's going to be insane. Downtown's going to be popping. We're hopefully going to be busy.
You guys are not that far from all the action down there.
Nope, we're just a mile right down the road.
Yeah.
We get a lot of traffic during this time of year.
Awesome.
Yeah. Mainly for people that broke stuff while they were there.
Well, hey, you got to be loaded up on parts because people
Right.
are going to break stuff
Yep.
when they go go to the motorcycle rally.
Yep.
What's the most common broken part? Like just one where you're like, how did you break that?
Seat latches. Seat latches.
Seat latches. Okay.
Yeah.
Does that keep the person in the seat or the seat on the
Seat
bike?
on the bike.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Seat on the bike.
So they plop down on the thing. And
they're
break
ploppers
it.
like
They're
us.
ploppers,
Yeah, they plop down, they break the seats. That's what we do.
Just ease into the seat.
Right.
Or they'll come down here and they'll pick up an unexpected backpack and they'll come in here for a seat, an extra seat, to throw on the back.
Another seat.
Another seat.
Okay.
Okay, see, we just learned something here. It's called a backpack.
Yep.
Pick up an extra backpack.
An unexpected backpack.
Okay.
Unexpected
See, I did not know that.
Yes. If you ride on the back of a motorcycle, you are called a backpack.
Okay.
Not a passenger.
And there are people that come down here with one seat and have to come up and
Hey, I need to get another seat.
need to get an extra. Okay, for the backpack they picked up.
Yep.
Okay, now is that like a one night engagement or is that a weekend?
I mean, that's could be a one nighter. It could be a 1 monther.
Okay.
Yeah. You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
Especially in this day and age.
Yeah, that's correct.
Found true love at the Steel Horse Rally. You
Right.
never know. These things happen. It's a beautiful story.
I didn't know
actually,
that.
when you think about
It's
it.
a true American love story.
Yeah, it's like right up there next to having your wedding ceremony in your front yard. It's pretty close.
Oh,
like
wow.
you
Boy.
walk out your front door and that's like you coming through the church doors, walking through.
Yeah, we're stepping around the yard art.
Yep.
Yeah, the flamingos and the bird
Yeah.
bath.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. Hoping you mowed the lawn that week.
Yeah.
No, totally understand. Okay.
Well, and shout out to the parts department because they're
yeah.
ready for all this
Oh, yeah.
all this action this weekend.
Oh yeah, no, we are loaded back there. We got all kinds of hats and any part that you can think of. If we don't have it on hand, we can definitely order it and get it here within a week.
And you guys have the 58th anniversary coming up later this month.
Yes. Big exciting things happening this month here at Wheeler. I mean, we've got so many events going on. We're actually doing a giveaway this weekend. You come in, spend $50, buy anything for $50, and you get a free T-shirt or sticker or a hat or some chain clean, whatever you need. Then we're also doing another one. You come down here, check in on Facebook, and we're going to do a drawing for a $300 voucher to Scorpion or RST. You can spend that however you like if you want to buy one big item or, a bunch of little things. And then the 58th anniversary, we've got all kinds of special deals going on for that. Doing demo rides all day. Actually, tomorrow and today we're doing slingshot demo rides. That's a little 3-wheel car looking things out there.
Nice.
Yep. Now I've seen those around town. Those are fun.
I feel, yeah.
Now, how fast will those things go?
I mean,
I'm sorry. I know you're in management, so how fast do you think one of these things can go?
Well, I mean, it's a 6-speed manual transmission, so about they can at least top over 100.
Really?
Yep.
Whoa. Is that a 4-banger in there?
I'm not entirely sure.
Okay. All right, probably too technical a question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when are you giving away the big front yard wedding?
We can do that right now. we can do it right
now. Not
now.
a lot of planning in that one.
No. That one's a spur of the moment.
Right. Gotcha. Yeah. It's like you wanna.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
Get the backpack.
That's right. What if somebody leaves their backpack here?
Well, that backpack is staying here.
We'll get you an Uber. Get you on your way. It's fine.
Yeah. We'll find some way to get you back home.
So if you need anything this weekend, anything, Wheeler Power Sports is the spot here in Fort Smith, right like a mile away from downtown and the rally and everything. And you guys are open tomorrow.
Oh yeah, tomorrow till 5.
Tomorrow till 5. All right.
9 to 5.
Tomorrow here and till 6 tonight here,
Yes.
right at Wheeler
Yes.
Power Sports,
Mm-hmm.
North 11th Street, Fort Smith.
All right, I love you
Hollywood.
too.
Hi, there he is. He's coming back. You said
that is what I've been told.
He's not going to the game.
No.
Okay, all right.
No, he after his Code Brown yesterday, he's probably going to stick close to home.
Little gunshot.
Porter as Texan, is there a 30-day return policy on the backpacks?
Hey, listen, that's between you and the backpack.
Okay.
Not responsible for backpack.
I am not on backpack babysitting duty.
That's right. It's not in his job description.
They call that BBD around here, baby backpack duty. Babysitting backpack duty. Not my job.
Excellent.
All right.
Excellent.
Man, thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
You. All right. Hollywood hanging out with us here on Ruscin and Zach. The drive
People
home
don't
is
maintain their equipment.
Powered by Mr. Sparky.
Yeah.
We got the bum of the week coming up at 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
so stick around for that.
big bum week.
Yeah, that's right.
Big bum week.
We still have loose dogs in East Arkansas on I-55.
Stray dogs.
Stray dogs, that's right.
Now,
they may have collars.
That's
Did we get a
true.
close look at them? We don't know.
Well, Ryan texts back. He said he would have gotten a better look and gotten a better gauge on the number, but his wife was driving and she was doing 93.
Okay. Well, that you got to watch out for that.
Well, it can be a problem.
Yeah, that's right. We've got Texas and Arkansas game 2 coming up a little bit later on.
7 o'clock tonight.
Who's
got? Is that on linear TV tonight?
I think it's on SEC Network.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Actual SEC Network.
Who's doing the game?
Ravi and
really?
and KP again.
Ravitch
Yes,
is on SEC Network?
Slumming it. Yep.
Wow.
Right. Yep. It's beneath the office. But
It
he's doing
really
it
is.
anyway.
Yeah, it's a man of the people there.
Yeah. Yeah. He talks way too much.
Okay.
It's TV. We can see a lot of stuff. You don't have to say every single thing.
Who's he doing the game with?
Kyle Peters.
Kyle does a great job.
Stanford.
Well,
Omaha native.
Outside of the Stanford thing, he does a great job.
Omaha native.
Stanford, bunch of elitists think they know everything.
Okay, hold on, Notre Dame. Elitist. Wait a minute.
Now, I will remind you that just a few months ago, Marcus Freeman and the Fighting Irish were fighting for small business in America.
That is true.
Stanford, there is nothing about Stanford that says small business.
The evil corporate overlords
That's
of
right.
the SEC and the Big Ten.
And
We're on
guess who
notice.
was in there fighting for you?
That's right. They're the little guys.
That's exactly right.
I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that.
They were in there fighting for your rights.
We haven't mentioned this yet. Greg Popovich is going to retire due to, he's in his mid-70s, and he had that stroke earlier this year. And this is the winningest coach in NBA history.
It is. My daughter, a huge Spurs fan, when I told her the news, she said, "Who?"
Well,
so
the
the younger generation not real up to date on Greg Popovich.
I think another thing Popovich gets credit for is he sort of invented load management to make sure that Parker, Ginobili, and Duncan were all ready for the playoffs. They would miss games in the regular season by design.
He was also an incredible pain in the ass for sideline reporters across the league.
Yeah. Craig Sager,
not a great dude by all accounts to the people outside the organization, but won a lot of games. And also got a lot of help. You get David Robinson, you get Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
I mean, that will help you. That will definitely help your cause.
Did he take over for John Lucas? Was he the coach before, or was
Bob
Tark there?
No. It was either Lucas or Bob Hill.
Okay. Tark was there for half a minute too, wasn't he?
Yeah, and then he brought in Lloyd Daniels, and it didn't work. And Tark was there in the mid '90s.
Yeah,
Pop got there. You know what? He may have
28 years. They said.
Hang on,
28 years for Greg Popovich.
It might have been Larry Brown.
That you know what that's
he also had a cup of coffee.
Yeah,
there. That's
well,
right.
Larry Brown coached everywhere.
He coached everywhere for 10 minutes. It's an amazing career.
Really? Well, he won a national title.
He did.
He
won an
made
NBA title.
He,
the Pistons.
He made the Clippers relevant.
Yep.
In the 90s.
Yep.
Let's see here. He took over for Bob Hill.
Bob Hill.
Yeah,
Look at you.
Yeah, I know. Bob Hill was the coach of the Pacers for a minute.
Yeah.
But he took over in 1996. Fell into the Tim Duncan thing.
Yeah, that worked out
because David Robinson got hurt the year before. They sucked, and all of a sudden they went from being the worst team in the league to having Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Sean Elliott.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're like, wow, okay, that's a good team. And then, they went on a run, won 5 titles.
Yep. Sean Elliott was there early. Then he moves on. You get the Parker and Ginobili era.
Sean Elliott was one of my favorite players. Love Sean
Great
Elliott.
Player.
I love
Who were
Sean
they playing that big playoff game in the Alamo Dome where he hit the big shot late? And he was barely, they showed the replay. His heels were above the sideline. He was in bounds, and he was in the corner and hits the shot to maybe it was Lakers or Portland or somebody. I can't remember. But it was at the Alamo Dome, and they played there all those years ago. Put the big curtain in.
Sean F. from Alma saying, next coach Bill Self, they got their guy.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
The guy that's been doing it?
Yeah, he's going to get the job.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's like to keep it all tight, closely tight knit.
Right, but that's the way the Spurs are. The Spurs are a model organization right now. I mean, they've gone through some tough years, but guess what? If Wemby comes back healthy, they'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
They'll be
forced
fine.
to be reckoned with.
Okay. We've got some more information on the dogs.
Okay, good.
They're country dogs. They're not roadside entrepreneur dogs.
Okay.
So just FYI.
All right.
Great question here from the 479. Are Dirty Drawers and his wife the first couple of the NBI? No, that's Chris and Janae.
Right.
They were going through some tough times, and we counseled them.
We did.
Yep. That was.
Did they have the boat? No.
No.
Somebody else had the boat.
Yeah, somebody else had the boat. I am being told by Dirty Drawers that Mrs. Dirty Drawers is en route.
Okay.
So that'll be.
Should be an eventful 5 o'clock hour.
Yes,
folks.
guys, you may want to hang on.
That's right. We'll grill Mrs. Dirty Drawers.
That is a
Now,
jacked up sentence.
What do you do to get a nickname like that?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
That's a good question.
Dirty Drawers, his wife texted in to tell us that Dirty Drawers had messed himself twice in the same week. Then Dirty Drawers let us know that his wife had messed herself during a softball game. So that's Mr. and Mrs. Dirty Drawers.
Yeah. On the day I interviewed, by the way.
Yes, that's
fun
true.
fact.
Yes. That's true, yeah.
Do we know how old these people are? Like, are they too young for Depends? Or...
Yes, too young for Depends. Old enough not to have to wear diapers.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
We're looking forward to meeting them.
Yes.
Hopefully, they don't lose control of any functions. It'd be bad for business.
Yeah. Eddie's texting. It's 4:39. This was a couple minutes ago, and he says, "And Texas still sucks."
Well, it's now 4:51,
and Texas
still sucks. Yes,
Scott the Tortilla guy says they had Big Shot Bob for a while. Yes, they did.
Bob, that's right.
Yeah, they had Big Shot Bob.
Right. And then there was that one game where they played the Lakers, and Duncan made the shot with like 0.2, and then Derek Fisher hit the shot for the Lakers to win the game. Remember that? That was a wild game.
We now I've got now I'm big on watching these NBA podcasts now. Like the Matt Barnes podcast cracks me up. And they had Kevin Garnett on, and they were talking about Duncan, and he said Duncan's the most ruthless trash talker in the NBA.
Yeah, I remember that.
And because he doesn't say anything, he just looks at you, and like you brick one. He's like, "Nice try."
That's why I love Tim Duncan.
Almost good shot. Got you. and like there's nothing you can say because he just fights back, and and you
the most vicious one is almost.
Yeah,
that's cruel.
And who was it? It was Boogie Cousins. It was his rookie year. He's playing Duncan, and like he dunked on Duncan, and Duncan just looked at him, and then Duncan ripped off 20 in a row, off of him. And at the end of it, he said, almost. And, nobody ever talked to him again.
Almost is
that's a great
the
one.
crusher.
Yeah, it really is. It's like calling somebody a compiler.
Yeah, that's right.
You break a shot. Almost.
Yeah, that's right.
Terrible. Just terrible.
We will continue here from Wheeler Power Sports. In a moment, we've got the Bum of the Week coming up.
I got a good
just after 5 o'clock here, brought to you by the Crane Team. 877-377-6963. Hey, want to remind you once again, when the weather is bad, it doesn't mean you can't work on your swing, because you can head up to Cart Pass Social. It's Northwest Arkansas's #1 destination for indoor golf. Come in when it rains. Get your swing ready for golf season at Cart Path Social. They've got their pro simulators there and thousands of courses loaded up that you can attempt to do your best on. Membership, no membership, they're not picky. It's real casual. And you can go to their website and find out all the details. They've got leagues. You can have events there with your company or your friends or whatever. CartPathSocial.com. Northwest Arkansas's #1 spot for indoor golf. CartPathSocial.com. They're on Grant Place across from Atwoods in Lowell. Cart Path Social. All right, Bum of the Week coming up. Hang on.
It's Friday, May 2nd. I'm Phil Reed. This your 4029 News Update. Today is a severe day. Be sure to download the free 4029 News app and also visit our website, 4029tv.com, to stay weather aware. The city of Decatur says President Trump's 145% tariffs on Chinese goods are impacting upgrades at their wastewater treatment plant. The Square to Square bike ride is happening this weekend. Cyclists will get the chance to ride all the way from Bentonville to Fayetteville. It's part of the 10-year anniversary of the Razorback Greenway. The U.S. Senate has confirmed Arkansas billionaire Warren Stevens as U.S. ambassador to the UK. From the River Valley to Northwest Arkansas and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for the best live, local, and late-breaking news.
Dog Party USA has been voted the best boarding and daycare facility since 2007. Located in the heart of Northwest Arkansas, this woman, veteran, and locally owned business has everything your pup needs to have a great time. With 5 acres, indoor and outdoor play areas, an agility yard, and a swimming pool, there's something fun for every size dog. Trained pet care technicians supervise play groups 7 days a week, equipped with the latest air purification technology and cleaning protocols to keep your dog safe. Visit the website at dogpartyusa.com for more information.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high-performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
It's the time of year all about stepping up to the plate and making every play count. And when your vehicle takes a hit, you need a repair team that knows how to rally. Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body has been family owned and operated for over 40 years and is proud to be iCar Gold Class certified, putting them in the elite 15% of collision repair shops nationwide. For expert repairs that get you back in the lineup, call Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body at 479-751-3801 or visit CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
Hey, Northwest Arkansas, we're the Lewis brothers here from Lewis Automotive. We've got some exciting news to share with you today. As you know, during the month of March was our ultimate challenge, and we got some big news.
Absolutely. During the month of March, we set a huge goal of cars that we needed to sell, and we're here to let you know that we not only hit that goal, we exceeded that goal. So we just want to say thank you.
Yes, thank you to our employees. Thank you for the families for supporting them during this month, and thank you to the customer for not only buying, but for selling us your vehicle as well.
We all plan to be on time, but fender bend, damaged windshields, and slick road quickly disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design personal protection plans that work for you and help keep you on track. Shelter Insurance.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code OWN to get it.
Ike, your crew, and ride into Wheeler Power Sports, where the action is just getting started. Wheeler Power Sports, Fort Smith's power sports store since 1967.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
Completely inadequate for our power needs, and the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
I'm not saying balls.
It's gonna be one heck. Man, Memphis,
Yeah.
hello. East of the river, you're on. Oh, welcome back here on ESPN Arkansas. Ruskin and Zach. Wheeler Power Sports in Fort Smith today here on this Friday edition. But on the way.
You're a bum.
That's right. Listen to Kinsey. She knows. Mac knows.
Okay, it's Kinsey or McKinsey. It is not Mac.
This is your home powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle. Let's use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888 Sparky.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Oh, this is.
Look, hell, that means he did his personal best.
Elf.
Woo pig.
There he is. That's right.
Who does not like that moniker?
No. He thinks he's graduated to man wonder, I think. So.
Right.
All right. You wait all week for this. It is time now for our Crane team bums of the
This is the Bum of the Week, powered by Crane Automotive Team.
Go first simply because I think both of yours will be better than mine.
Okay.
So I want to
Okay.
gusto. You know
All
what I
right.
mean? All right. A bookkeeper from a South Georgia church. It's for falsely applying for loans. That's right. She was stealing money from the peanut butter and food pantry.
Wait a minute. The peanut butter.
The peanut butter and Jesus food pantry. That's right. That's correct. Judith Elaine Chavis was sentenced Tuesday to nearly 2 years in prison after pleading guilty to fraud and 10 counts of money laundering. She filed false loan applications on behalf of a church located in Berrien County, according to a press release. from 2018 to 2020. She was there writing checks, and she claimed to be the treasurer of the church. She was.
This name for a food pantry in the history of food
That's what
pantries.
it says right there. Jesus, that's right. My bum of the week. All right.
Go ahead, Bill.
That PB.
I don't know. Peanut butter. I don't know if peanut butter and cheese.
I didn't know it was that good.
It's just peanut butter and Jesus?
Yeah.
That's terrific.
So I was just going to go a little more to do it until this morning when I woke up and watched all the, the morning garbage. Punchable faces the other day, and we all kind of agreed that JJ Redick has a punchable face.
Oh,
yes.
Correct. One of the faces in pro sports.
And not just because he went to Duke, but that factors
It
in.
adds in.
It's
Yeah.
in the.
It's a bonus.
But dude getting up and walking out all upset like he was the other day, being a crybaby. And then coming back yesterday and saying his team is old, out of shape. I mean, you're calling Luka fat and you're calling LeBron old.
Yeah, he did all of that without saying he did. He said the quiet. He said the quiet part out loud.
Well, a couple dudes is going to be under contract after next year.
Whoops. Mean JJ?
No. Well,
okay.
The players. I just
Got it.
It was just a bad look. Teams there.
That's right. Yeah. Now Derek is an elitist when it comes to brand.
Only New York. I hate the Lakers and the Clippers. Go Knicks. Happy to see the Pistons go down last night. That was exciting.
Because they're a small market.
Complaint.
Okay.
Mike Breen said he's never, in 30 years, he's never seen a coach cry to the refs than J.B. Bickerstaff, the coach of the Pistons.
So, we're JJ Redick?
Yes. That's right.
Okay. The peanut butter and Jesus food pantry?
You're a
Well, the woman stealing from the pantry.
Yeah.
The pantry is
it my turn? Hey, Derek.
Yes.
You know what goes great together?
What's that?
Dogs and fireworks.
Oh, no.
Your Washington Nationals last Friday night decided, after we got off the air, to have Bark in the Park, which is
right,
in which dogs are welcomed into the ballpark, and it fills the raft of barking chihuahuas.
That's right.
Meeting a mastiff
when they hear the doorbell.
The funniest thing we've done this year. But to add a little spice to the Washington Nationals also scheduled their Friday fireworks show, which the 20-minute head start, and then launched a 20-minute post-game. The Washington Nationals are one of the worst doing this, and they are my bum of the week.
You're a bum.
Those little Thundercats or Thunderbolts.
Thunder shirts.
Thunder shirts that they don't work.
Yeah.
By a 20-minute fireworks show. The dogs were like, hey, we're going to Bark in the Park. Oh, this. Boom, 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 boom.
Run away.
Run away.
You're a real crumb.
So, Nationals, well done.
And you may have said it in there. They only. No.
You had to leave like in the 7th inning and get your dog some earmuffs before they could possibly.
They don't like wearing those either.
No, they don't.
They
no.
really don't. So,
Bum.
do like they have the train there. If
Oh,
you're
yeah.
underground, can't it? Would it? I wonder if that. I mean, listen, this is a stupid thing that they did. There's no doubt about that. But if you were underground, would it be % less worse?
It might, but
No, because dog,
No.
they'll know because it's like a confined area. You're like
yeah.
cornering your.
Yeah, then they're in that little tube in the ground. That's
Dogs
right.
aren't stupid. They know.
Oh,
You're
no.
a bum.
They know.
They know.
They know.
And
we saw Theo out here. He knew Ty was going to drop something off that.
Theo is a service dog for one of the guys that work in the service department. And his, and I'm going to paraphrase this, FAFO.
That's right.
And it's right there on his little. I'm like, you know what? And he's the coolest little dog. He comes in, he just sits down, he watches.
Yep.
He watched 9 pieces of pizza.
He did. Yep.
All 9 pieces.
Waiting for him to drop
Just
a pepperoni
anything.
on the floor.
And just being the pompous ass that he is, wouldn't give Theo anything.
Yeah,
he wouldn't even pet Theo.
Well,
you know what, Ty?
You can't pet service.
You're a bum.
You can't pet. You're not supposed to. No.
I watched like 5 people pet Theo.
No, but maybe you can give him pizza crust.
Yeah, maybe. But some
Why
of the
else would you
service
bring
dog,
him here?
It says do not pet because they're working.
His say,
yeah, he might be one you can pet, but
there was no do not pet me.
No, it did not say that. That's true.
All right,
but some of them are working. Like you can't pet the drug dogs.
No,
they're working.
I was watching the TikToks last night.
Okay,
and I was watching this. There was a officer that had taken his dogs with him. He had like 2 German Shepherds, and he's like, "What?" And he's using all the dog words: walk, treat, grandma, and then he goes, cocaine. Those 2 dogs straight up in the air. Always, Ty, you're
a bum.
Yeah. To catch a smuggler, they bring them in, and when they sit down, that's when you know something's in there.
No.
Sniff, and then they just sit down. Like, uh-oh.
Dig
right there. There it is. Compartment of the car. Yeah.
Josh from Bella Vista wants to nominate Shador Sanders.
Bum.
Oh, Jax?
Yeah, Jax from Ole Miss.
That's a good.
Yep.
Jax
kind of
Ulbrich.
funny too.
Yeah.
Costing his old man $100,000.
The 479 wanting to nominate Tom Mars as our bum of the week.
You're a bum.
That the Nationals played cat sounds over the PA during Bark in the Park. We not well. We played a doorbell at our vest,
and they loved it.
Oh my God, the dogs went nuts.
100
at each other.
That's right.
It's my door. It's my door. It was terrific. So if you have, please let us know. We'll shout out your bum of the
Send
week.
it in. Yes, that's right.
Peanut butter.
That's right. Ripping off the pantry for 160 large. Can you believe that? What's wrong with the world? What's
Makes
wrong
you
with
wonder
the
what
world?
makes you wonder what Brian Boitano would do.
That's I guarantee you somebody's going to say that to a spouse or a friend tonight. They're going to call him peanut butter and Jesus.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Joe and Harrison would like to nominate Texas baseball.
You're a bum.
Hey, randomly, can I give you guys a Texas stat thing?
Yes.
Well, hang on. No, you just don't. You can't just throw that at us. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Texas stat.
Well, no. So here's your randomness of the day. So I'm friends with Roy Firestone on
Whoa.
on Facebook.
Whoa. You're friends with Roy Firestone?
I remember him.
I am.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a conversation for another day.
Go on.
He was just reporting. He put out a thing this morning that Texas football is fixing to spend between $35 and $40 million on football this year.
Yep.
That's their collective.
Okay, hang on, back up.
That's $500,000 a person if you just break it up evenly.
Okay, I got you. Now
That's a lot to unpack.
Now you are friends with Roy Firestone.
Sure.
And you just said fixing to.
I did.
What's happening?
I'm trying to assimilate.
Are you blacking out in there?
No, I'm just trying to get along, man.
I
owe these people something.
Go along to get along.
Yeah, that's right. Now you're trying to blend. Yeah, you blend.
My question is, though, how the hell are the Razorbacks going to compete with $50 million or $40 million?
Okay. Now I can answer
because they have the hearts of winners, Bill. That's why they're going to do it.
I was.
And Texas always screws it up.
Well, they have been known to do that. Now they did go to the playoff last.
You know what? And they should have lost to Arizona State. Scatabo had him.
Scatabo.
I like him. Scatabo. I just like saying Scatabo.
Fun name to play.
Fun
name to say.
Fun name. But they should have lost to Arizona State. They did lose to Ohio State. Texas football, you're a bum.
D1 bum.
D1 bum. I wouldn't even say they're D1 bums.
Now, what here's the most interesting thing in Texas is this billionaire at Texas Tech going to get anything from the millions of dollars he's pouring into all of their sports? Men's basketball, football.
Because you're feeling like a damn bum, you know that?
Bum.
A bum.
Yes.
Nothing.
Because
he's trying to get the Arizona State spot in the playoff next year. That Big 12 team that comes out of nowhere.
And Derek, you ever been out to Lubbock?
Been to Amarillo, not Lubbock. No.
Same thing.
Same difference. Yeah.
It's dirt.
Yeah.
It's sand.
Yeah.
And you know what it's going to be in 100 years? Sand.
That's right. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Sam.
You're
yes.
welcome.
Right.
Yeah. It's a terrible place. Texas Tech.
Go where the food is.
Yeah. One of my favorite bits.
Sam Kinison, everybody.
No, in 100 years, Texas Tech and Lubbock will still suck. It doesn't matter.
But for 1 year, can they go for it all?
Du bist ein Bum.
That's what they're trying to do.
No.
To me, it's an interesting experiment to watch and see if they, end up in the Liberty Bowl or if they actually somehow, get 11 wins or whatever.
Jay in Cave Springs says Bill could have said Finatu. Tyler from South Korea nominating Bill for Bum of the Week because he eats well-done steaks.
Bummity bum.
I just replied to him, by the way.
Miserable Jerk wants you to say Nuggies.
Not happening.
Bob and Branson, did somebody say cocaine? My dog's going crazy.
Oh, your dog used to be on the job then, huh? Okay, cool.
Graham from Prairie Grove has a Bum of the Year. It's Ardot at the MLK excerpt.
What's that noise? It's a bum alert.
It's really bad.
It's
really bad.
It is really bad.
It's really bad. And I don't know when it's going to get better.
It's not getting any better.
2 years?
No, gosh, no.
When is that supposed to be done? And then add 6 months to that. Oh, man.
BJ, the owner of B&B Generators, as it says here on the text line, says, we have deserts in America. We just don't live there.
He knows Sam Kinison. All right.
I've never laughed so hard in my life. That is a funny bit.
Give him U-Hauls.
Yeah.
Give him U-Hauls. Don't give him food. Stop giving them food.
Bobby Branson says the billionaire guy out of Texas Tech going to get him a Belichick type girl this weekend. Hey-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody
nominated Jordan Hudson for Bum of the Week? Really? Or Bill?
You know what? I'll put it up.
You are a bum.
You know what I heard last night? The guy doing on Mad Dog Sports last night. He was talking about the whole Belichick Jordan Hudson thing, and he used the phrase elder abuse on the radio.
Okay,
national radio.
Wow.
Like he's like, Bill, blink twice if you're in danger. Like, man, this is gone. This is insane. He seems like he's still with it and lucid. It's not like a Casey Kasem situation or whatever.
Now, here's a text out of the 214.
All right.
That's Texas for those who are uninitiated. Yeah. Texas Tech alum, and I agree about Lubbock. I remember it raining mud.
Wow.
Well, and if you're looking and you see the Arturo text, I wanted to bring this up 4 hours ago when you brought it up. Evil Knievel had the absolute best cane ever. Go Google it.
The cane.
Yeah.
Google it.
Yeah.
Zach's gonna need a cane.
He's gonna need the Evil Knievel the thing.
The Evil Knievel cane. Okay.
I'm thinking about just getting one of those hurricanes.
Oh, a hurricane.
I've got one. You can have it.
Well, I've got a walker in the studio.
How many tennis balls is it in late May?
Ooh, that's a great question. Yeah, it's probably 4.
Right.
Probably 4 for those, freak rainstorms. You got to go prepared. I'm really looking forward to this.
This sounds great.
Oh, I can't wait. Yeah,
sounds fantastic.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be really great.
That's right.
Okay.
You're a bum.
That's our Bum of the Week.
Yeah.
Brought to you by the Crane Team. CraneTeam.com. All right. The drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky. Here on Ruscin and Zach. Live from Wheeler Power Sports. The bikes are rolling by. You can hear them out there.
They're like taking them out of here. So y'all better hurry up. They're taking them out of here.
Yeah.
People are like getting on here. My man right here is getting on. He's just going to drive right out.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, this is the spot right here. Service, parts, bikes, got them all right here.
Seaman's he's got a late Bum of the Week. Revenue office in Fayetteville waited 2.5 hours.
Boo,
why'd you go to that one?
Mm-hmm. We told you,
you
how
know
to
the
do
answer.
this.
You know what? This is like when that kid threw up, and we were like, "Do you want to go lay down and have some Sprite?" No. We can only offer you the help. If you don't take it, I'm sorry.
There's nothing we can do for you.
Can't help you.
It is Lincoln. In, out, whatever. And if you're in Benton County, it's Decatur.
Right.
In, out. This is not complicated.
The big one in Rogers moved pretty smooth a couple times I've been there. But again, it's not Lincoln or Decatur. I mean, it's the best. Oh, love it. Let's see here. JM has texted in. Right. Bill is loving those neck massaging beads he got from Jordan's mom's store.
Bill?
Well,
wow.
I'm not I had to because you guys know I'm also I can't believe I'm going to do this. I am a little mild dyslexic. I had to read that like 3 times to understand what he was saying, and I didn't get the Jordan thing, and now I get it. And no,
I'm that way only early in the morning when I don't have my contacts in. I have to read things like 3 times to make sure I understand what they
can't
say.
See.
Well, I cannot see. That's true. Yeah, that's right.
I've got an underwear fetish.
Also, good tip from my father on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Never go to the revenue office at the first of the month.
No.
That's a bad plan.
No, that's a terrible idea.
Bad deal.
Middle of the month.
Right.
Early in the morning. Lincoln.
Is there a day, like you're supposed to get your hair cut on Monday because nobody's there? If it's open Monday, some places aren't open Monday. Is there a day to go? Like I would think.
What if your stylist doesn't work on Mondays?
Well, that's
Melinda.
That's what I'm saying.
Melinda.
Some places are open Monday, and you go on Monday, and there's no one in there. It's great.
What's that? See, I never want Melinda's pissed all the time, but I don't want my my stylist mad.
Right. That's true.
I want her in a good mood.
Right.
So Monday would not be that day.
Okay. Tuesday maybe.
Tuesday maybe.
So
okay.
Maybe like a Thursday morning. Something like that.
Okay. Let's see here. What does this say? Gilligan just got cut off on Pleasant Grove. It's a car with sorority letters on the back. Well, there you go.
Well.
What do you expect?
Yeah, Gilligan, they can't drive. You know that.
Hang on. You guys just glossed over the dyslexic. We need to unite.
It's untie.
But dyslexic of the world untie, it says. That's funny.
Maddie's yelling, make an appointment. But why do that when I don't have to go online? I don't have to converse with anyone. I can go to the DMV of my choice in Lincoln and make a nice scenic drive. I'm in, I'm out. I take my coffee. It takes me 10 minutes. These people got me out of a stolen license plate in 20 minutes.
They did, yeah.
A stolen license plate.
They unraveled all that.
In 20 minutes. Yeah. They're the best at what they do. Don't let these big name brands like Rogers and Fayetteville and Bentonville and Springdale,
the big four.
Yeah, don't let them fool you.
That's right.
The people in Lincoln are the best at what they do. What?
I said, who steals a license plate?
Somebody stole a license plate, and they got me out of it.
Off of your hot
minutes.
rod?
No.
Oh, the old car?
In a previous life, a car that wasn't mine, but I was forced to deal with it because the person whose car it was too lazy to go out there and take care of it.
I did not mean to unpack that.
Boy, we really wandered into a minefield.
20 minutes.
Oof, sorry about that. Wow.
Graham of Prairie Grove says the best time to get a haircut is early afternoon on Tuesday when the blue hairs are napping.
Early morning, like early 9, or right after. Same thing with getting your oil changed.
Right.
Mid-morning, early afternoon.
Right. Jeff says Melinda doesn't cut hair on Thursdays either. Okay. Dufresne stole license plates. He also made them.
Well, yeah, that's what you do in the big house. Yeah. In the big house. They still do that?
I don't know. Here's somebody that had their license plate stolen while his ex-wife was giving birth in a hospital parking lot.
Wow.
Hey, real quick.
Wow.
Someone's in your office.
That's quite a tale.
Somebody's in my office?
Sure.
What?
Yeah.
Who's in my office?
He just shrugged at me and was walking away.
What's he look like?
Well, he looks a little bit like Lurch.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, I know what that is. Okay, no, I know what that is.
Security at an all-time high.
It kind of scared the hell out of me because I'm just sitting here doing my own thing. I thought I was the only one in the building.
Well, you were until Lurch walked by.
Right.
Lurch is harmless. Just let him sniff your hand. He'll be fine.
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy. Just grab him behind the ear.
That's right. Yeah, he'll love you forever.
Hayden in Bentonville says, stop talking about the Lincoln DMV. You're going to ruin it. Okay, we will stop talking about how great the Lincoln DMV is. You got it.
But he's Bentonville, so he's going to Decatur. He didn't care about the Lincoln. He didn't want to talk about Decatur.
Mm-hmm.
See? No one's driving from Bentonville to Lincoln. No one's doing that.
No.
That's not happening. Come on.
All right, yeah. Lurch just texted me a proof of delivery. He delivered us some.
Was Lurch PS?
Yeah, Lurch PS.
What, is he driving for the people that give smiles now, or what is it?
He sent me some chocolate cupcakes, some birthday cupcakes.
Wow, you're really cleaning up on this birthday thing.
You know what? I'm doing all right.
Yeah,
I'm doing all right.
What are we up to now? Double nickels? Are we there yet?
We're getting there.
Whoa.
No, God, no. Arturo wants us to do a segment on ex-wife exposés.
Arturo, you're going to put that
Yeah,
together?
why don't you lead off?
Yeah, you first.
Hayden lives close to the Lincoln DMV, so he's paying taxes down there now.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Yep. Here's a text. The traffic report should be sponsored by the Lincoln DMV. And another text. Keep talking about Lincoln and forget Decatur exists.
I told them to do traffic, and they shot it down earlier this week. They were asking us for ideas. I'm like, we'll do traffic. And they're like, no,
it's too local.
Too local. You know, people might actually, find something useful out of that. We can't have that.
Yeah.
That would
Again,
be no good.
Too local.
Even though there's a wreck every day on 49 during this show. But, I mean, it's just what mile marker will it be today?
Something's on fire or something.
There's the deal. We need to bet on mile markers for wrecks every day.
All right.
I mean, as long as they're those fender benders, we're not betting on, people dying and stuff. But, that happens every day out there, particularly southbound. Oh. Big money, big money.
I'm going to go with
79.
I'm going with the Pinnacle exit.
Was that 83?
No, that's Westfork.
No, it isn't. The only one I know is Johnson is 69. I know that one.
Okay.
And Walnut is 85. That's the only ones.
Okay.
The rest of them I don't know.
Dufresne's got 67.
Oh, good one. That's a good choice.
Okay, yeah,
good choice.
That's a good one.
That's right.
Rob from Bentonville says we only discuss traffic when it involves tracking loose farm animals.
And that's a great marketing opportunity for your business.
Yes,
that's a community service is what it is.
That's what it is. Exactly.
That's
right.
probably tax deductible.
That's right. It's the new farm report. We're like Orient Samuelson up in this piece.
And we got stray dogs, I-55 near Truman.
That's right.
A pack.
If they're yours, come get them.
Please.
Because we don't want to feed them tonight.
VE's got $20 on Wagon Wheel.
Okay, that's right.
Michael in Cave Springs is what he wants one of the Bella Vista exits. He says those morons can't drive. His words,
that's way
not
up
mine.
there.
Words.
Forgive me.
Profiling.
Yeah, that's way up there.
Here's a text that wants somebody to for Bill to do underwear reviews.
This week, Bill tries Tommy John.
Bill, I can only apologize, man. I can only apologize.
Hee-haw honeys. Jesus. Here's the thing. I'll make a deal with the people this weekend.
Okay.
I got to figure out the pizza party.
You got to win some bets first.
Well, you need the Rockies to start losing.
Yeah, could you get them back on a losing streak?
I might just put some money in a Fidelity account or something.
There you go. Yes,
trust the stock market.
Turn to the government for help. That's
turn your money into more money. There you go.
Something. And I'll make this promise. I will lose 3 pair over the weekend. I'll get
okay.
Oh, he's going down 3.
Yeah.
Now I have the answer for your pizza party, Bill. One word.
Okay.
Scratcher.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll take
That's
you.
it.
I'll take look, feet pics.
I scored with a Michigan girl once doing that. It was pretty good.
I hate that one.
I know you
but it's all right.
It's priceless.
It is good, though. It is good. All right. The drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here live at Wheeler Power Sports. And we are here on Ruscin and Zach. Hey, Roback has your gear, including Razorback gear. That's right. Fresh polos, running joggers, comfortable khaki shorts from Roback, and now University of Arkansas licensed collection. It's available at roback.com, RHOBACK.com. So if you're ready to upgrade your comfort game, use the code RUSH25 at checkout at roback.com and get 20% off your first order. Roback.com, RHOBACK. University of Arkansas licensed collection now available. 20% off all hoodies, joggers, and more with the code RUSH25. Rush, the number 2 and 5. Roback.com. Roback, where action meets comfort.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
I don't know. Somebody else.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
Sandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Taco Bell brought back crispy chicken nuggets, and I can't believe how good they are.
Why can't you believe it?
Because you're Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
Yeah, but a taco place can do nuggets, right?
Yeah, the Hidden Valley Fire Ranch is awesome.
Okay, they're good, but we're not a chicken place.
When did you guys become a chicken place?
Can't a taco place do good nuggets? Are we not allowed to do both?
What do you mean?
You think it's cool to do both, right? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are they okay?
I don't think so.
We're totally a taco place that's a chicken place that's also a taco place.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Take that all day.
I need to sit though.
Finally make a putt. Let's go tap in force.
Golf is back. Shop polos, hoodies, and Q-zips at rowback.com.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
It's time to head to the track as the first leg of the Triple Crown, the Kentucky Derby, is here. BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for all your Kentucky Derby info and sports betting action. With the largest selection of odds on everything from the NBA and NHL playoffs to the MLB and UFC and boxing, BetOnline has you covered for all your online wagering information. In between games, head over to the BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Thanks for.
Hi, I'm Matt Reese, COO of Sign Studio. Don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. From interior and exterior signage to business cards, banners, and promotional items, Sign Studio can help take your business to the next level. We're passionate about helping you grow your brand. Our in-house design and production team allows for quick turnaround, and we have multiple locations to serve all of your Northwest Arkansas signage needs. Follow us online or call 479-250-4844.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call Scott Comiskey in Bella Vista and Steve Harp in Springdale.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T.
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor. which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text BODY to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast, absolutely free. Text BODY to 321-321. That's BODY to 321-321.
Zach, did you hear we're heading to Purple Dove Country Friday, May the 9th? We'll be doing the show live from the all-new Roadrunner Shell on Garland from 2 to 6 p.m.
What's the Fuel Rewards members discount? I've heard about it, but never looked into the deals.
The Fuel Rewards members get the best deal. Stop by today and sign up and save 10, 20, 30 cents off your first 3 fill-ups. And every fill-up after that, 10 cents off.
See ya.
Where are you going?
I'm going to go sign up for the Fuel Rewards with Shell and finally get some cheap gas.
Ruscin and Zach live from where Mr. Burger used to be, 1110 Garland Avenue, right in the heart of Fayette.
Bulldogs. Hi, everyone. I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. The storms have came to an end. You might still have some lingering showers as we get into the afternoon hours. But what you're going to notice more than anything is the big cool down that is headed our way. By lunchtime, we're only in the mid-60s before we top out in the upper 60s to low 70s. Get ready for a big cool down as you head out the door to start your Saturday morning. We'll have sunshine returning, but temperature is going to be staying below average all weekend long. With your Get Ready weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. Have a great day.
ESPN 99.5.
The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Liv Moss. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
5 million dong. We're back here at Wheeler Power Sports. And folks,
it has been a day.
It has.
And it continues.
Yes. Dirty Drawers is here. He's here.
Like in the flesh.
They're right here.
Now, are you wearing your magic pants?
I think I stink. I'm sorry. I stink.
Thank you. That's not me. It's not me. Now, do you have your magic pants on, or are we safe?
You're safe.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Good to know.
Good.
Okay.
All right.
So, what the? Question. How'd you get your name? Because we get this question a lot. Bill's first day was your odyssey through this affliction that you had.
Well, I discovered you guys and would always aggravate my wife. Hey, listen to these guys. Listen to these guys. She told you I'd run my jokes by her.
Yeah, she seems to be your editor.
So I guess she was a little bit aggravated. And I'd made the comment after she worked all day.
Yeah, that's a key component here is that after you worked all day.
Came home.
Molding young minds.
Yep.
Educating.
Right.
Cooked dinner.
Made you dinner too.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. She's an excellent cook.
Uh-huh.
An excellent cook.
And you did what?
I left early for work.
Mm-hmm. Didn't say thank you.
I think I did say thank you.
Clearly you didn't.
Well, I know I said thank you.
Okay. Then?
She lashed out.
She did.
Oh, yeah.
And she lashed out in a big way.
Big time.
In a public way.
Yes.
Okay, so dirty drawers. In my world, Zach and I went and had lunch. We talked about the job. He says, I think this can happen. This could be a good thing. I went home. I'm home for 5 minutes. I just get a text. Are you listening to us? Do you hear what's going on?
Uh-huh.
And I don't have a radio at home. So I had to go out and I went out in my car and had to heard your debacle on the car.
Now, you told us you had a bit of a stomach bug. Now
does your coworker know he's responsible for this? Because he made some meat that didn't agree with you, apparently.
That's what happened. He claims around work that he is the meat smoker.
Oh, he's the guy.
Okay. He's the guy.
Okay.
I didn't ask anybody. Hey, have you ever had so and so's?
Yeah, you got to go to those Yelp reviews.
He is not a meat smoker.
It's like anything else. The more they talk, they're not that good.
The more they're trying to convince you, the worse it gets.
That's right.
I didn't see any pictures.
Yeah, see.
If they send the pictures, they're a true meat smoker.
What was it? Ribs? Brisket? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Bologna.
The bologna's what got you.
That could have been.
Yeah.
Could have been it.
And then you messed yourself twice, according to your wife.
She didn't lie.
Okay. And now, what would make her comfortable enough to call a radio show and out you like that?
She has no shame.
When
she married me, so
fair. And then you felt comfortable enough to lash out at her via text to let us know that she had in turn had an accident.
Well, she wasn't answering my text.
Wow, that's how you guys fight? Like when she doesn't answer your text, she leaves you on read?
Just go to the radio station.
Don't take the law into your own hands. You take them to the radio station.
Now you haven't had this problem since.
No, not since.
Okay,
good.
Well, that's good.
So that helps us isolate. We know what the problem was.
Arturo wants to know, in your situation, is it boxers or briefs that are preferable?
Depends.
Yes,
depends. That's right. Good answer.
There you go, Arturo. I hope that answers your question. So how has being labeled Dirty Drawers changed your life?
I really like it.
Really? Okay. That's weird, but okay.
You have a claim to fame now.
I feel seen.
Now, do you? Does your wife call you Dirty Drawers?
She does.
Oh, hey.
I don't know how to feel about
that.
Happy
to help.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know
how I want to feel about that. Huh? Wow.
Okay.
Before I left to come down here, she asked, "Are you clean?"
Good.
I said,
DB and J.
Good.
Wow.
It's good stuff.
Now she has texted, and apparently, does she call you Tina?
She does call me Tina when I have an attitude.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Now Tyler from Winslow once lost some livestock in the Winslow area. Says you need to trademark Dirty Drawers.
Yeah.
Start up, maybe a clothing
Sell
line.
Shirts.
Right.
Put it on your car.
Sell shorts.
Sell shorts. There you go. Make it a license plate. DRTY.
Yeah, there you go. Fred in Texarkana says your coworker cooks up a mean salmonella.
That's right. Yes. Well done. Nothing like some foodborne illness to get the thing moving.
That's
there.
a tough one. Why does your wife listen to this now? Like, didn't you talk her out of this?
I think to try to insult me more.
Okay.
All right. Well,
okay.
I mean,
that's fair.
All right.
Huh. Well, I've learned a lot.
Yeah. Yes. And she couldn't be here today.
She could not.
Oh, that's too bad.
Union between you two is solid, right?
It is.
Okay, good.
I mean, it has to be.
It has to be to go through
make
all
it through the other side.
Yeah,
of course.
It has to be.
Yes.
Absolutely has to be.
Of course. Well, thank you.
Thank you for swinging by, and please keep us up to date.
Thanks for having me.
Yes.
Oh my God.
What happened?
Your wife has texted.
Oh.
Boys, sit down. Mrs. Dirty Drawers would like us to know he just very recently started wearing underwear. When we met, he went commando.
Really?
She never tells a lie.
Well, I think I'm done here. No more questions, Your Honor.
Okay.
I think I'm good.
The defense rests. Wow.
And somehow I'm the...
Oh, God. We're going to get fired.
We've got both ends of this. Bill has too much underwear. You don't have enough.
Yeah, would you like some? Because Bill's got 90 pair and tights.
I might need to borrow some.
Okay.
I don't think you can borrow underwear. That's a
No,
little too familiar. It's like borrowing swim trunks. I don't know. It's a little too familiar. All right. We'll come back and wrap this thing up here from Wheeler Power Sports in a moment. Here on
They couldn't be happier.
Ruscin and Zach. Yeah, they're ready to get us out of here. That's for sure. What time is it? 6? Not a minute after. Get those guys out of here. If you're, you need to stop relying on Facebook. If you own a business and you're relying that's your website, Facebook. It's not a great idea because they're in control. You're not in control of your online presence. Switch to Modular Orange. They make it easy to have your own professional website designed, written, launched, and kept up to date for only $95 a month with no upfront costs and no hidden fees. They'll handle everything, hosting, security, updates, and you focus on building your business. They'll focus on building your website. $95 a month. ModularOrange.com is where you go to get started on this. Take control of your online presence with Modular Orange. Fast, affordable, and hassle-free. ModularOrange.com.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years. Fish City Friday Trivia presented by Fish City Grill.
We've got a $25 gift card to give away to Fish City Grill. If you're the first person who can answer this question, here we go. Jordan from the 479 has the correct answer.
2003 Bellevue Road in Rogers. Friendly folks, serious seafood.
Shrimp soup, shrimp stew, shrimp salad, shrimp and potatoes, shrimp burger, shrimp sandwich. That's about it.
Hey, Northwest Arkansas, we're the Lewis brothers here from Lewis Automotive. We've got some exciting news to share with you today. As you know, during the month of March was our ultimate challenge, and we got some big news.
Absolutely. During the month of March, we set a huge goal of cars that we needed to sell, and we're here to let you know that we not only hit that goal, we exceeded that goal. So we just want to say thank you.
Yes, thank you to our employees. Thank you for the families for supporting them during this month. And thank you to the customer for not only buying, but for selling us your vehicle as well.
Hey everyone, Josh Earnhardt here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. Do you like doing business with local companies? Did you know that AAA Business Systems is one of only a few truly local office technology providers in Northwest Arkansas? Ask your current technology provider where their corporate office is, and let's keep your money in Northwest Arkansas. Buy local, support local. Call us today at 479-442-4185, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
Hey, before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest and greatest offerings from the biggest names in golf. With 2 high-definition simulators, an enormous selection, and the most knowledgeable staff, be assured Golf USA is here to make you look and play better. And Golf USA is honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest's Top Fitters list for 2024. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA. We are as golf as it gets.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it, like that. Ask your phone, group chat, smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time, no waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Mother's Day and graduation weekend are here. Make it unforgettable with Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville. Serve up gourmet burgers and sausages, fresh kebabs, and premium upper choice and prime beef, from tender fillets to juicy chicken breasts and slow roasted prime rib. Start strong with Richard's famous dips, then round out your meal with home-style sides and sweet apple pie. Make it easy, make it delicious, make it Richard's. Located 1 block east of College in Rolling Hills at 3042 North Market Avenue and online at richardscountrymeatmarket.com. Attention business owners, are you overpaying for your website, dropping thousands up front and shelling out more than $95 a month? Stop the madness! With Modular Orange, you get a custom-built, fully managed website for just $95 a month. No hidden fees, no headaches. They write it, build it, launch it, update it, and secure it so you can focus on your business. Ditch the overpriced hassle and go simple. Visit modularorange.com today. That's modularorange.com.
ESPN 99.5.
It's not a sports show. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
All right, we're back here at Wheeler Power Sports at Fort Smith. Ruscin and Zach. Been here since 1967 in Fort Smith, and they are ready for the big weekend, the big Steel Horse Rally this weekend. Later this month, they'll be celebrating their 58th anniversary with another open house. Suzuki's bringing the DRZ 4S to town for test rides. They'll have their Kawasaki open house featuring demo rides on many Kawasaki street bikes later this month. It's all going on here at Wheeler Power Sports. And again, if you break something at the Steel Horse Rally this weekend, or any time for that matter, they've got a great parts department here ready to take care of you. Service department got it here at Wheeler Power Sports on 11th Street, North 11th at Fort Smith. 901 North 11th Street. WheelerPowersports.com. They're on social media, too, so you can search Wheeler Power Sports to find out all the information. You'll see our guy Hollywood on there, too.
Yeah.
Wheeler Power Sports, and we thank them for
having us out.
For having us out here, for supporting
Not
the
making
Ruscin
fun
and
of us.
Zach situation.
Sure.
Here. So that's
Situation?
Situation.
You don't have to
Yes,
say it
right.
like that.
Right. This is you have to go first. Zach has gone to the newspaper.
I don't have one.
Okay.
I had one, and I just realized I've done it before.
Okay.
But I'm gonna. You know what? Heck with it. I might as well just go on. Bill didn't hear it the first time, so I'll run.
That's right. It's new to him.
Yeah, it's new to Bill.
And I forgot. So it's like no one's keeping up.
That's fair.
All right.
You want me to go first?
Sure. Go
Okay.
ahead.
In 1807, Napoleon Bonaparte. He defeated Prussia. Russia and was forced to become and forced them to become France's allies against the Swedish and the British. So rather than being pleased with himself, Napoleon decided to celebrate by inviting his leaders to join him on a rabbit hunt. Aides captured hundreds of rabbits and caged them in advance of the event. However, once released, the rabbits didn't want to play. They attacked the hunters. And this is the genesis or the idea for the scene in Monty Python's Quest for the Holy Grail when the rabbits attacked.
Yeah.
That was the I guess the impetus for that.
Napoleon.
Yep. Napoleon was able to run for safety of his carriage. However, the rabbits were biting, and they actually killed a guy during the rabbit hunt. So,
well, I mean, the French are weak.
Yeah. When the going gets tough, lie down and be French.
That's right. Yes, exactly. I've said that many times.
And I believe it to this day.
Yes. Bill, what'd you learn?
Well, I didn't. Not much.
Okay. Good.
Good.
I'm coming off of my bum because I did a little deeper dive on one JJ Redick.
Oh boy, you're all over.
Yes.
You don't like JJ?
No, I don't.
Who does?
Yeah,
But
that's fair.
if you put in the right words in your Google search, he's actually got. I mean, we all got skeletons. He's
okay.
But here's
on.
Here's what I did not know.
Mm-hmm.
Did you realize that JJ Redick is Duke's all-time leading scorer?
No,
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Followed by Johnny Dawkins, Christian Leitner, Kyle Singer, who I don't know, Singler, and then number 5 on that list is Mike Jaminski.
Oh yeah,
The G-Man.
Yeah, Mike Jaminski.
Yes.
Sure. Everybody loves Mike Jaminski.
And since nobody goes to college anymore for more than a minute, he's probably going to hold that record till we're all
for quite some time.
Reddick's going to hang on, especially there. Cooper Flagg was there for a year. Zion was there for a year.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to have much there. I learned that the exclamation point didn't become part of a keyboard until 1970.
How about that?
Before that, on a typewriter, kids, you had to put a period, then go backspace and put an apostrophe above.
How
the
about
period.
that?
That's how you did it in the olden days. That's how you did it in the olden days, kids. All right.
I've got an underwear fetish.
Okay, thank you. There you go. All right. Well, we're
Hollywood.
things up. Hollywood's back with us here.
Hollywood, what's up, my man?
What is up?
You look like you're packed up. Gonna head outside here in a minute. Got the hoodie on.
Yep. This is an armored hoodie, actually.
Excuse me.
Armored hoodie.
Okay, look at
Yep,
you.
yep.
Okay.
Going riding whenever I leave here. So
Where you going?
Going to Steel Horse Rally.
Okay. Good,
Going
good.
right down the road.
Going right down. Okay.
Yep, just smile.
All right. That's awesome.
Just smile right down the road.
Now you have a girlfriend, so don't be picking up any backpacks.
Yeah. No backpacks.
No backpacks.
No
actually.
backpacks.
The girlfriend is out in town right now. She just informed me that she went to go get a piercing. So.
Whoa! Hey, wait! Ooh. What?
Yeah. Well, this is we talked about it for a little bit yesterday, and so I guess she decided to bite the bullet and go get it done today.
She did it.
She did it. Yeah, she's out with friends. She's like, we're gonna go out to eat.
Now,
Maybe.
are the friends the reason? Because most of the time the friends are the problem.
No, she had thought about getting it before. She just asked me if she should get it, and I told her, yeah, go for it. So she went got her belly button pierced.
That was a test.
Okay.
Yeah, you just failed that test.
I did.
All right. So people are going to be obviously people are already here. The Steel Horse Rally going on downtown Fort Smith, and you guys are right a mile down the road. If people need to pick up anything or whatever.
If you break anything, hey, come by it. We got it.
That's right. They got it here.
We got it.
Wheeler
here.
Power Sports. It's 1967, and the anniversary coming up later this month too. So.
Yep. Fun fact: we are the 9th largest Kawasaki dealer in the United States.
Wow.
Yep.
It's great.
Yep.
Since 1967.
Keeping the good times rolling.
Absolutely. Of course. And you guys, Hollywood runs all the social media and stuff in addition to all the other stuff he does here. So you can find out a lot about all the different things you have guys going on if they just search Wheeler Power Sports.
Yep. Wheeler Power Sports on all social media platforms. That includes TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I think we have a Twitter page. But Yep. We're on all the socials.
All over it.
All right.
All over it.
Or if you got a parts question, you can call us. You want to know prices, you can call us.
All right. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for having us out here. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, that's Hollywood. Wheeler Power Sports, where we've been today here on Ruscin Zach. All right, we're going to come back and have another hour for you. Baseball for some of you coming up at 6:30 tonight on